Bear with me if anyone is joining just right now. Give me 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Just trying to make sure everything looks, sounds cool. Trying to make sure everything looks, sounds cool. Yeah, that's alright, isn't it? That's alright, guys. Never know, we're having this bit of music or whatever in the background, do you know what I mean? Don't know whether it's too loud. How does it sound to you guys? Music's not conflicting with me talking, is it? You know. Michael's in the building. Hey Daz. Hey Michael, how are you, my friend? Ferno says, hello motherfuckers. Hello Ferno, my friend. How are you, mate? Will, hi Will. How are you today, my friend? George is in the building. All right, lads. All right, George, mate. Michael JT's in. Hello, Michael. How are you, mate? Jay says, hey Daz, hey Jay, how are you, mate? Kevin Powell's in the building as well. Evening, my friend. How are you, buddy? How is everyone? What you all been up to on this fine, lovely Sunday? Is everyone back at work tomorrow? School, work, all that, and it's horrible, isn't it? Sunday's a family day for me, isn't it, guys? So I haven't been able to put out a video today, but got a few things that I'll talk about that I've seen today that I want to do a video on tomorrow, but I'll talk to some of you guys about that in this stream anyway. But it's the final part of the party. It's late because I haven't had a chance to actually even sit down to do anything until now, so I do apologise that it's starting late, but hope that some of you guys can stick with me for a little bit, you know. LSM says, shit, it's midnight here. Oh my god, yeah, it's 11 o'clock here, man. How are you anyway, LSM? You alright, mate? Yeah, I know it's late, boys. I do know. I was just hoping that some of you could join me. You know, some people haven't been able to join in on one of the party streams yet, and wanted to try and give the best amount of people a chance to be able to join me to help celebrate our achievements. Just to speak to you lot as well. You know, from the title of it, guys, 1,000 subscribers party. The last stream, uncensored and laid back. So don't worry about swearing and that, guys. Obviously, it's gone 10 o'clock on the channel, so we don't mind, do we? You know, so... But it doesn't mean that everyone has to just, like, F this, F that, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. You're not going to get in trouble for swearing or anything. All the children should be asleep by now, and if they're not, that's not... There's nothing we can do about that, is there, guys? Jordan says, laid backed, man. Yeah, man, exactly. Michael Dunn says, not too bad, does, mate. I'm glad to hear it, Michael, mate. How's the family, Michael? Is everyone well, mate? That goes for everyone. I hope all of you have had a good day, and I hope all of your families are well and that you're well and stuff. Will says, haven't been in a stream for so long, mate. Sorry. You don't have to apologise, Will, mate. I mean, it has been a while since I've spoke to you, mate, but I hope all is good anyway. Considering you haven't been in a stream for a while, Will, how do you think Liverpool are doing at the moment? Are you happy in general or not too happy, mate? There's a question for you, Will. Jordan says, I had a fat roast, lol. What did I have to eat? I had a spag bowl, guys. I had a spaghetti bolognese. So, yeah, Sundays is a roast day, isn't it, really? From round here, most people have roast on Sunday, but we had spag bowl. Like I say, it's been busy today, so... George, how is everyone? Michael Dunn, hey mods, how are we all tonight? SM, I'm good, I will try to stay here as long as I can. Okay, listen, mate, well, don't put yourself out if you need to go to bed, mate, and obviously get yourself some sleep or whatever. But yeah, it'd be cool to have you hanging around for a little bit, LSM, mate. I promise we won't be doing no quizzes tonight either, LSM, alright, mate? I don't want to bring it up again, I'll just, you know, something I wanted to say actually tonight is, can we just drop all the arguments and that on the channel? Like, I've had a couple of messages from people saying it's getting a little bit crap, like with all the arguing and that, and people aren't enjoying the stream. So, you know, I know you all don't want to argue and everything, but I just wanted to say that first. Can I say that first? If you don't get on with someone, don't speak to them. Simple as that, innit? You know, you can talk to me. I like everyone. You know, it's all good. Mark says, hey George, mate, how are you? Atticus, hey, what you saying, boys? What you saying at, mate? How are you today, buddy? George, I'm good, thanks, Michael. Hope you're okay. Hit the booze yet? Yeah. I bet Michael's had a whiskey, hasn't he? Jordan, I was watching Apprentice, then you popped up. Oh no, am I stopping you from watching your programme? Sorry, mate. I wasn't planning on doing it, but like I said, I haven't been able to do a video or whatever today, and then I thought I did say that I'll do a few party streams this week, laid back, talk to you guys for a bit, and I know it's late, but I wanted to just sit down, chill with you lot for a bit, find out what you're making of today's media speculation surrounding Liverpool Football Club. You know, I've got a few things I want to bring up to you guys, get your guys' views on it as well, because I will be doing a video based on what I've seen today, and you know, getting your guys' views tonight will be handy, because then I can use some of it. You know, Michael says yes, they are well, mate. Thanks. And how is your family, Daz? Glad to hear it, Michael, mate. We're all good, thanks, mate. I think Riley's a little bit poorly at the moment, bit sniffly, and it's that time of year, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's cold, very cold out here. Shane's in the building. Hi, Daz. What are you getting your boy for Christmas? Hello, Shane, mate. How are you, buddy? We've pretty much, well, I say we've pretty much done the Christmas shopping for Riley, but every day my missus is looking up new presents and that. But yeah, lots of stuff, mate. Liverpool stuff, toys. He's got a brand new football for Christmas as well, that every time I go to a shop I end up buying him a football or something. But this is a really nice one. It looks nice and that, and my missus convinced me to put it aside for Christmas, so he's got that as well. And then me and Santa Claus have been talking, you know, and Santa's got him a few bits. Got him some big bits, got him some cars, some dumper trucks, like the big trucks and that, because his dad used to work like that. So yeah, just, you know, the random stuff that you get a little boy in it, really. But how are you guys doing with your Christmas shopping? Have any of you started yet? Have any of you got your shopping fully done? Because I'd be jealous if you are fully done, because I feel like I should be fully done, but there's still more. And it's like Christmas decorations now, you know what I mean? Like, we haven't really got that many Christmas decorations over the years, me and my missus, because as I did say to some of you that are on my streams a lot, Christmas up until this year really hasn't been great for us over the last few years because of losing people close to us around the Christmas period. So yeah, we didn't really celebrate it too much, to be honest. But then last year was Riley's first Christmas. Not that he had a clue what was going on, because he hadn't long been born. So it was a bit better. And then this year now, you know, Christmas is going to start becoming Christmassy again, because time's a healer, isn't it, guys? And Riley helps with that, doesn't he? So can't wait to see his little face when he gets all of his presents on Christmas Day. That's what it's all about, isn't it? That's what Christmas is all about. Mark says, I had a steak for dinner. Lucky. I haven't had steak for ages, man. I have to be in a mood for a steak though. I'm a little bit funny when it comes to like meat and things. It has to be a nice steak, you know. Do you like your steaks, guys? Do you like it like rare or well done, or how do you like your steaks? That's a typical question, isn't it? You know, LSM says, I'm pissed that we have to play with most of our main players next Champions League game. Yeah, I know what you mean. LSM, can you enlighten me? What does SMH mean? I'm like nearly 30, guys, so you know, I've learned a few of the things. Like, what's the one that everyone was using that I didn't know? I'm not going to lie, NGL. I've learned that since doing this channel and that, but yeah, let me know what that means. But yeah, next game's a big game, isn't it? And that this is what I kind of want to talk about in this one, guys. Is a few things about, like, Wijnaldum spoke about, obviously playing that centre back role, and Klopp on like Firmino as well. Some of you lads might have seen about it and that, but I wanted to bring it up to you guys that haven't been able to see it. Chat's jumping, you guys are writing away as well. Will says, I'm happy, still mind blown that Wijnaldum was even considered to play centre back, but overall happy. Massive recovery after Spurs. Yeah, same here, mate. I think we're not doing bad, are we? I think because of the major defeats that we've had, like Man City, Spurs and things like that, obviously dropping points against Seville when we're 3-0 up at half time, that makes it look like Liverpool aren't doing good at all. But on general, we are doing alright. I think we're top 4. I haven't looked it up, but I think, guys, are we still in top 4 at the moment? I don't know, but we did go into top 4 anyway after that last result. But yeah, I was shocked with Wijnaldum playing there. But this is what I'll bring up in a minute, was like Wijnaldum basically said that Klopp didn't have many choices, which, again, don't that just highlight how bad Liverpool need to, in January, get in a centre-back or get some defensive acquisitions in a transfer market, whether it's a defensive holding midfielder, which I think we need as well as defenders, but we do need to make sure we've got cover. I think we're pretty well covered now up top. I do actually feel like we've got options. even though we're rotating at the moment, I do still feel like the lads that are going out are still putting in good performances. So yeah, mate, yeah, definitely. Jordan, Michael says no boost night, guys. I'm in bed. Oh, fair enough, Michael, mate. Yeah, it's Sunday, innit? Are you at work tomorrow, Michael? Whatever. What do you do again, Michael? What is your job, mate? Let me know. Can't remember if you told me before, Michael, or what, but just I like to get to know you guys, like on a personal level as well. You know what I mean? Like, you guys tune in on my streams all the time, and you lots will find out a lot about me. What you see from me on my channel is pretty much me. Which I want to kind of give a bit more. Like, I did start that Patreon account where I did some behind the scene videos, but I don't really want to do that. I want to like give you guys like a behind the scene video, and that so you can see what I do like behind the scenes, basically, innit? Like, but yeah, I just want to get to know some of you lot more as well. Like, that'd be cool. We talk nine every day, don't we? So it'd be better if we knew each other a bit better as well. Atticus says, smash a thumbs up button, lads. Thank you, Atticus, my friend. Yeah, hit the thumbs up if you haven't already, guys. You know it means a lot to me. Always helps when you guys hit that thumbs up button. Jordan says, always with a thumbs up. Thank you, Jordan, mate. LSM says, Salah to Rail. He ain't going nowhere. No, of course he ain't. I see this as well. Apparently they really want him. Apparently. But let's face it, I think every team would really want Mohamed Salah right now. Yeah, you know, it ain't happening though. Seriously, what baffles me a bit is there was people close to Salah that was at one of our games the other week. I can't remember what his name was, who it was, but it's basically close to his agent and his family and things like that. And it said that basically Salah will be going to a top team or whatever within a year. Like, if they come in like Real Madrid or Barcelona or whatever, is what I saw. But yeah, I thought he was talking absolute bullshit. I'm not going to lie. If you put yourself in Mohamed Salah's boots right now, which most of us would love to do, but if you do just think about it logically, Salah's playing in the Premier League, which is the best league in the world. It's the most competitive anyway, right? The money in the Premier League is really, there's a lot of money in it, you know, even when it comes to advertising. If he carries on playing the way he is, he's going to get a lot more money, like, not just from Liverpool Football Club, but in general. Sponsorship deals and all that, you know what I mean? And then he's literally he's in the form of his life right now. He was fantastic for Roma last year and that, but he's even better for Liverpool this year. He suits our team. He suits the way we play. Klopp loves him, and I think he loves Klopp, you know. And the support that Liverpool have in general from like Egypt and the fans out there and everything, you know. Also, Salah's brought fans from Egypt as well to Liverpool, which is fantastic. This does happen in general with football players and teams and stuff, but I just can't see why that lad would not be happy to stay at Liverpool. I think it'd be a real shame, put it that way, if someone tried to convince him to move. I thought it was a bit of a bitch move from his agent and whoever else was talking about it. But there was an interview, and I definitely did read it, and I believed that that's what they were saying, but I didn't believe what they were saying. I think it's all just hype and stuff, you know. They are giving snow next week, says Michael. Yeah, mate, we had a bit of snow the other day, but it's been kept at bay now, but it's cold enough for snow here. Feels like it's snowing here, you know. LSM says, sup. Sup, man. Hi, Michael. How you doing tonight, mate? Jordan says, I'm poorly, man. I've been surfing 2 days straight. Wow, man. So you get to surf. That's well cool. Where are you from, Jordan? Like I say, guys, if I ask you where you're from or whatever and you've already told me, I have to apologise, but you've got to bear with me, because obviously I do talk to a lot of you guys now. It's growing, isn't it? So it's hard for me to remember everything all the time and that, and obviously my brain's constantly on the go with business and things like that as well off of the channel. So but that's cool that you get to surf, mate. But yeah, no wonder you're poorly, mate. Like, depends if it's cold, do you know what I mean, as well. But I'd love to surf. I've never surfed, never ever surfed, but I would love to. We go to Cornwall quite a lot, and surfing's good in Cornwall, apparently. I know people that surf in Cornwall, so. Atticus says, I still need to do my Christmas shopping. Oh, don't leave it too late, mate. You know what I mean? Like, I get why people do leave it late. because you're just busy in life in general. I'm normally like that, but yeah, don't leave it too late because the stress is beyond a joke, isn't it? You know what I mean? Plus money as well. You kind of want to spread it out as much as you can. That's what we started buying for Riley a little while ago, so that all of a sudden when it comes to Christmas, we're not like, right, where are we going to find this 500 quid or whatever to spend on him? It's crazy. George says, just ordered all mine and some of it won't come till January. Are you joking? Oh, that's awful, isn't it? Oh, mate. That's why you need to do it earlier, Georgie boy, isn't it, mate, eh? So you're ordering all yours online, basically. Online's brilliant when you can do that, innit? You know what I mean? But there's things that I still like going to these shops and that, like with Riley. Do you know what I mean? We take him to some of the big stores, like, that's near us and, like, a bit out. Like, we live in a main town, so we've actually got, like, a lot of shops and that. And I like taking him, see what he likes in the shops and everything, you know. And then it's easier for us to pick, you know. But online is a bit of a lifesaver sometimes, isn't it? Shane says, if Klopp doesn't win the Premier League or Champions League in his time at Anfield, do you think he will be judged a success? That's a good question, actually. I think Klopp's kind of on a balance. I think people look at him as a successful manager already, but in my eyes, like, you look at like Pep Guardiola and things like that, he's gone to, even though the teams that he's gone to just throw money at him and things like that, so he gets success that way, but he's winning the leagues in like different leagues, if you know what I mean. Like every team that he goes to, that's successful, isn't it? But I think Klopp's kind of still on that line for me, where if he won us the Premier League and a couple of cups or whatever, like trophies or whatever, won us the Champions League, even if it was just once, then I think I would look at Klopp and say, okay, you can say that he's a really successful manager with that, but then it depends where he goes after Liverpool, if he does as well. I think people do generally look at Klopp like a quality manager that's been successful, but he's not got the best of records in finals, has he? And I think he'd like to get rid of that record, to be fair. It's kind of hanging over him, which he says he doesn't think about, but of course he does, you know. You would, wouldn't you? Which is something else I want to talk about on this one as well. Klopp talking about, obviously, when we were 3-1 up when they got the penalty in the last game, like Brighton, and we were 3-1 up, Klopp did say that he has to admit that in the back of his mind, he was starting to think, oh God, look at what happened with Sevilla and all that, you know what I mean, how they come back. He said, you try not to think like that, but he must admit that he didn't think 100% they would be able to come back, but he did think it's possible because it did happen recently. So interesting, because there was a lot of talk about mentality is good and everything, but he then went on to say it's good for the boys that we then went on to react well and get the other goals to really put the game to bed against Brighton, because of how we've been recently. Like, we haven't been great when a team scores against us in comebacks and things like that. So there obviously is a mentality problem, which we knew anyway. They obviously are down about things like that and do worry in them situations. So yeah, I pretty much knew that Klopp was talking rubbish when he said there wasn't a mentality problem, but he's only doing that, guys. When I see people say about Klopp's use, he doesn't know what he's talking about and he's an idiot and all this. Things that Klopp will say, guys, like that, he's got to say things like that. He's got to stay positive, because if he comes out in the media and says there's a poor mentality amongst the squad, they can't hold a lead, you know, Lovren's absolutely shit, he needs to be out of the team in the next transfer window, Emre Can can fuck off, like, I don't want him, you know, that's going to hurt Liverpool in general, because then players won't play well, the players' mentality would be worse, confidence will be low, you know, so the manager's got to be seen to have confidence and trust in his players, which is when Wijnaldum said about playing that centre-back role, something that he highlighted was that you could see in the first half he didn't like playing there, he didn't know what he was doing basically, but which I pointed out in my live stream. I said he looks a little bit lost and that, but he didn't do too bad, didn't have to do a lot, but he didn't do too bad, especially in the second half he was comfortable. But he said, like, it comes down to Klopp having confidence in the players. With the rotation, you can see that he's doing a lot of changes at the moment in rotation, and that it's because he's got confidence in his players to all come in and do a job, and he said that gives the players more confidence. So, you know, like, that's why Klopp says what he does in the media. It's frustrating, isn't it, as a fan? Like, I watch him sometimes, like, oh, I wish it just sat as it is, you know, like, but I do get why he doesn't, you know. My hands are all wrinkled from the cold sea, says Jordan. Yeah, I bet, mate. 2 days of surfing, you know what I mean? I'll do 20 minutes in a bath or whatever and my hands are wrinkled. You know what I mean? Mark says, no, I haven't done a tap of Christian shopping yet, Daz. I will start next week. Yeah, you need to get on it, Michael. It's not far now, is it, guys? It'll come round. Like, Christmas will just jump on you. It always does, doesn't it? I love well done steaks. Yeah, mine has to be well done, Michael, as well. I don't like meat that's rare or whatever. I don't like it when it's got blood and stuff. Ugh. You know, I know a lot of people do like that, but I don't like it at all. Axis, well done steaks are like fucking rubber. Nah, mate, I have to have a well done steak, seriously. Anything that, I know it's more juicy when it's like rare and that, but ugh. I can't be dealing with the blood, do you know what I mean? Happy Christmas, guys, says Michael. Happy Christmas, Michael, mate. Yeah, we're 4th place. Yeah, I did think that I knew we'd got into it, but I haven't checked it to see if we was back out. But see, so we're in a good position at the moment, and we just got to maintain this up until the transfer window. Do you guys think we're going to do business quick in January? Do you think we will do any business? Liverpool don't really do much business in January, and Klopp don't really like it, but if you're looking at our team that we've got, a lot of our successful players, like, well, you look, Coutinho and Sturridge was January signings. I can't think off the top of my head who else was January signings, but a lot of our top players, for me looking at it, I swear was signed in January. So it's not that you can't get quality players in January, it's just the price, and it's middle of the season, so teams don't like to sell, do they? But yeah, like, we are in a good position if we can stay there, get the business done early. Like, I definitely feel that Virgil's probably like half his leg is already in the door at Liverpool for me. I know we spoke about him a lot, and I know a lot of people are split on Virgil. Like, a lot of people are saying he won't come, a lot of people are saying he will. My views is that he is going to come. I'm going to stick by that, and hopefully he comes within the first couple of weeks of the transfer window being open, just so that we can get him over the line, get him playing with the lads, so he knows, so that we can then kick on for the second half of the season. We need more than just Virgil, though, don't get me wrong. But I don't think we're going to go overboard with it. I think I'd like to see that holding midfielder and Virgil come in. That would be nice for January. Depends who goes out as well. A lot of talk about Sturridge does want to go. There's more that's come out about that today from what I've seen. Ings going on loan, you know, things like that. So we still need to maintain a squad that's strong enough to play all these games throughout the season. We're still in the Champions League and that, so, and the cup games are going to start after Christmas again. So we still need to get some players in, don't we, if we're putting players out. Hope Chelsea drop points. Me too. Me too, mate. I hope all the other teams start dropping points. Like, Man City are absolutely destroying it. I feel like they've got the luck behind them this year as well. I'll tell you what, it's written already, guys, that Man City are winning the league. How many goals are they scoring late in the game to get the winner of that? You know, like, Jesus. Atticus says, we all do, obviously. Yeah, okay. I go to the men's shed Mondays, Tuesdays and Saturdays and Wednesdays to Friday. I go to college. I'm doing a construction course. Wicked. That's well good, Michael, mate. So you spend a lot of time in the men's shed then. So it must be well good for you to spend all your time there and that. What do you want to do, like, in construction, Michael, if you know what I mean? I've worked in construction, like, half of my working career, you could say, was in construction and that, so... Is there a particular thing that you'd like to do? Michael says, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Fuck the mirrors. I'll tell you what, Michael, I'm going to travel to Cork soon. Just to listen and see if my accent does sound like them or not when I take the mic. Like, and I try and do my accent, like, if you know what I mean, like Irish or so-called Irish accent. Yeah, I definitely got to go to Cork just to see for myself. When I do go to Ireland, though, I don't know, guys. Like, if I go to Ireland, some of you Irish lads need to tell me. I want to see quite a bit of Ireland anyway, but some of you guys will have to tell me, like, the best place to go, and also like a place that we can meet up in it, because I want to start to meet some of you now. There's some of you that I've known for like 4 or 5 months since this channel's been going, and we talk a lot. So I would like to actually do a couple of meetups soon. If any of you are up for that, that'd be cool. But obviously it depends on travel and things like that. And we get Christmas out of the way, because Christmas is busy, isn't it? You know, I'm going to be very busy soon. Like, I'm still going to be doing stuff on the channel and that, obviously, but busy time. Atker says agents love it when their clients get big money moves. They get obscene amounts of money. Yeah, exactly that, mate. I think that's what it come down to. Like with that, you're obviously going back to what I was saying about Salah's agent and that. they're little shit stirrers, aren't they, the agents? Because they love it. And they can sell stories and that to media outlets and things. So, you know, they put out a lot of rubbish themselves just so that they can get paid to give out information to media sources as well. I'm Irish, Daz, as you know. I know you are indeed, Michael, mate. John says, yeah, it's fucking freezing. I have to wear boots and a hood and gloves. Really? Jesus. Where are you from again, Jordan, mate? I don't know whether you replied. Sorry, mate. I did ask whereabouts roughly you're from. You ain't got to tell me exactly, you know, like, but just roughly. It was barreling 5 foot. I got destroyed. Really? Jesus, man. How long have you been surfing for, man? I'd love to do it. Christmas shopping, I meant, lol. Yeah. Shane says, do yourself and your brother disagree much about football, or do you tend to agree on most things regarding the beautiful game? We do disagree on some things, for definite. My family's very strong-minded, especially the blokes. Like, we're very strong-minded, you know what I mean? And very fiery and stuff. So yeah, we can get in heated debates about a lot of stuff. But football, I don't think we get in like heated discussions about. But my brother does know his stuff, like when it comes to football, and he knows more about football on the whole than me. Like, he's done all of his refereeing courses and that, and my dad, obviously, he's done all of his coaching certificates and badges and things, and used to run football teams and was manager and that. So in general, my family seem to know quite a bit about football, but we all differ on opinion. You know, like my dad used to hate Dirk Kuyt. He hated him. We had a saying in our family, what was it? Oh, Gerrard to Kuyt to them, because Gerrard would pass the ball to Kuyt and then Kuyt would lose it or whatever. So my dad always used to say Gerrard to Kuyt to them, but I used to look at Kuyt and be like, he was a really good player, like really worked hard and that, and liked his work rate, whereas my dad was like, fuck the work rate, you know what I mean? He's got to do more, which I know people disagreed with and things, but so there are things that we do kind of differ on. My brother, definitely, like, I have views where I'm like, that was the wrong decision in the game. Like, when it comes to referees and that, my brother's like, no, it was right, because obviously he's refereeing and stuff. When it comes to like transfers and that, we kind of differ as well. Like, there's players that I would like to come to Liverpool, and my brother's like, no, you want to get such and such, like, because he follows other leagues as well, so he knows players that are quality that I might not know. So he's like, no, why waste 50 million on that player when you could get this player that would do the same job but for half the price? So we do have discussions about it, but it's all in good stead, if you know what I mean. Like, we all end up kind of being like, well, fair enough, you know, like, I accept that he knows more about me in certain aspects of football, he accepts it the other way, and so on. So it's just general, isn't it? Like, football in general. Like, I mean, you look at me and you lads on here, we've all had differences, like, that we disagree on and things. Like, I'm on here, I mean, Shane, I know your views on like Moreno and that, you know what I mean? So people do differ, doesn't it, when it comes to football? But I think the good thing is, when you look at it, because like me and my brother, the same with me and you guys and that, and me and my dad, the thing that I always like to look at is, come the end of the day, it don't matter what your view is on it, whether you disagree with people or not, if you're all Liverpool supporters, the main thing is that we all just want what's best for Liverpool. We all want to be winning things. We want our club to be back up at the top where it belongs, because we're all so passionate about Liverpool. Hence why sometimes the discussions can get heated, because people strongly have views about it because of the passion. And that's why I love football, and that's why I love this channel. I love talking to all you lot and getting your views on it. Even if you disagree with me, I never take it the wrong way. You guys can tell me like that you totally disagree with me. It doesn't hurt me. I'm not offended by it, you know, unless someone's rude. But like, I like to get your views as well, because some of you guys are giving me views on things, and it's opened my eyes to it, you know. I mean, I've changed my opinion on things. So that's what I love about football, and that's one of the reasons why I love this channel as well. We need centre-backs for sure, says Jordan. Yeah, we do, mate, we do. I've been saying for time that we need a couple of centre-backs. Clavan's going to be running out of time, so he's going to be going. So if we're already needing a centre-back in, look at our situation at the moment with the illnesses and injuries and that. We already could have done with having another centre-back in. So for me, we need 2 centre-backs. Klein comes back from injury, and then Gomez can play as a centre-back as well, but Klopp's not playing him as a centre-back. We could have easily seen by now Trent as a right-back and Gomez as a centre-back, you know, with some of the problems that we've had. And he hasn't done that, you know. So for me, I'm a little bit like, I don't know whether he will do that in the near future or whatnot, but we could do with a couple of centre-backs. I'll tell you what, it's the one quality, world-class centre-back for me, right? And people say to me that Virgil's not quality, and they're saying, look at him this year and that. Honestly, guys, he's not going to be giving his best to that team because he doesn't want to be there. He wants to move, and he will be moving in January. So, you know, his head's already half out the club. A quality centre-back and a quality holding midfielder. And I think that starts to give Liverpool the spine that we need to take the next step. And then you add Naby Keita to that in the summer. You know, if we can keep our best players as well, we've really got a foundation then to build on and push on for the future for Liverpool. You know, and I really do, honestly, guys, from the bottom of my heart, I really do feel that there are big things round the corner for Liverpool. I really do, honestly, my honest opinion is we got a really good manager in Jurgen Klopp, right? I know he's stubborn. I know it's took him a while to change tactics and things like that, but he is doing it. He has done it, right? He could see that Liverpool were not, like the players that he's got on that, were not approaching games right. We're seeing our weaknesses. You know, this is what I wanted to talk about. Jurgen Klopp saying about teams, he pointed out that the media and fans like to say Liverpool couldn't play and didn't have a plan B or another way of playing against teams that park the bus or sit defensive against us. And he said, well, as now Liverpool scoring 3 goals and that against teams like that. So he said it's good that the players are now doing that and they've been working on that. So, you know, Klopp is trying to adjust, and I feel that it's only a matter of time before it all starts to click and come into place. You add quality players to the team and build that spine that we're lacking at the moment. Liverpool will win things under Jurgen Klopp. Whether that's with FSG still at the helm or whether they've got to go, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think FSG aren't the right owners for us because they're not football supporters. They're not Liverpool supporters. They're not at the game. So that's, if I'm to say to you what my biggest issue is with our owners, forget about all the money and all that and them not putting it into the club. It's the fact that they don't support Liverpool Football Club. They're not there. I want to see a presence from our owners, you know, and that's where I'm a bit jealous of other clubs and their owners being there all the time. And I feel that if you're to invest a lot of money in being an owner of a football club, you should be supporting that club and be there, you know what I mean? Otherwise, you're not going to get the backing from the fans. Simple as that, innit? But, yeah, honestly, I do think that good times are to come, guys. I don't know how long it'll be. This year, I knew it was a write-off. I knew it was just going to be one of them years where we kind of have to try new things, juggle it about. It's almost like we had to start again this year. And you can see that in some of the games. Liverpool looked like they did when Klopp first come in. Didn't know, you know, you had new players as well. Like Oxenat's got to come in there. You know, Salah's come in. It takes time for them to bed in and learn how Klopp wants to play in that. Robertson, you know, Robertson hasn't featured much, but I didn't think he did fantastic in the game that he played the other day. But he's not match sharp. He doesn't play all the time. He's still going to have a bedding in period. This is what it comes down to, basically. And that's why this year, as soon as the transfer window closed last time, if you remember, if you was on my channel back then, I said this year's a write-off. Like, I want us to still finish in the top 4 because we need to, but we're not going to win anything this year for me. But, you know, next year, there's no reason why we shouldn't be pushing on next year. If we're still in this situation and still in limbo next year, then I will start to question things more, start to question tactics and things a little bit more. But I am seeing tactics being tweaked and changed. I am seeing players trying to eradicate personal problems that they've had. We do look better squad depth wise. This year's the first year that I've actually seen around this Christmas period that our team still looks strong, even with rotation. You know, last game the defence wasn't strong, was it? Because we need to add to that. But like with players like Oxenat being in there now and that, Mane or Salah, he's got the option now of course we all want them to both be on the pitch at the same time, but he's got the option because they're both really quick. And the reason we got Salah in was because Klopp and that wanted someone. If we lost Mane out of the team like we did last year, we looked like we didn't have the pace and someone that can get in and scare people with pace. Well, so we brought in Salah. So now, if we need to rest Mane, we can play Salah, you know. And if we need to rest Salah, you've still got Mane, so you've still got the pace up top. And it's, I don't know, I feel on general I'm happier with Liverpool at the moment. But the fans are always going to be split, aren't they? Because it will take 1 or 2 bad results again, like on a row or whatever, on a trot, and everyone calls for Klopp's head. Everyone says FSG need to go. You know, players are not good enough for Liverpool. don't get me wrong, there are players that I don't think should be a Liverpool starting 11, but at the moment that's who we've got. So you've got to look at, right, who's the best options that we've got to actually play on the pitch, and you know, that's around rotation and stuff for fitness as well. But yeah, like the Jordan Henson debate, loads of people don't like Jordan Henson. Loads of people say he's not a good enough captain. Then there are people that are saying that them people are naive in that. My view on it is, I don't think Jordan Henson is world class. I think for Liverpool need to have a world class captain that plays in that role. And Jordan Henson is not a world class player. He has really good games and he can have really bad games, or he can be bang average, you know. Consistency is not great throughout Liverpool squad in general, and Jordan Henson is one of them players for me that lacks the consistency that he should be showing, especially as Liverpool captain. It, you know, in games when players are going to be looking at their captain to really help pick the other players up and mentality wise and that, Jordan Henson doesn't always do that. Some games he does, but you know, for me, Liverpool have lacked, since Gerrard's been gone, we've lacked that world-class captain and world-class midfielder to really take a hold of the game from that midfield area. We've got good players in there, and we've got players that can have quality games, but you really need someone that's going to take a hold of everyone on that pitch and say, no, pull your weight, you know what I mean? And I just feel we lack that in general, which is why I keep saying about we need a spine. We don't have a spine yet. We've got a good team, and they can play outstanding football, but you get a spine to that team and they can start to win things. If we don't get a class centre-back, we riot, says LSM. Yeah, mate. I'll tell you what, if January comes and goes and we ain't got a centre-back in, or a quality centre-back, just if they're looking at someone just to, like Robertson's been, where he's come in but he hasn't featured, he's just as a backup, I'll be pissed off. I will be pissed off. West Ham was so unlucky. I know, Jordan, I know, mate. It's football though, isn't it, mate, really? Atka says we will see something happen in Jan, 100% mark my words. I hope so, mate. I think we will. It's just, obviously, it's what, innit? You know what I mean? To what extent will Liverpool do transfer business and how quick can they get that done? Yes, I do, Dad, says Michael. Good, good. Atka's, our old friend Virgil will come in January. It's nailed on, boys. Yeah, I agree. I think it will, mate. Some people are saying they won't, you know, but yeah, I think it's going to happen. I will join you in Cork, Daz. Yes, Michael. Is it fairly close to you then, Michael? In general, when we come to Ireland anyway, we won't be just going to like one place. I want to know like what's a nice place to take my family, if you know what I mean. And when we do come to Ireland, which I want to do next year now, yeah, obviously I want to meet up with some of you Irish lads as well. George says, you sure about that, Atkus? Speaking of accents, do the Yorkshire accent. Been a while since you pulled that one out. The Yorkshire accent. I can't even remember how I did it at, mate. I think I was doing more of like a Cornwall accent, you know what I mean? But yeah, I can't even remember what I was doing. Like, you're right, my lover, or whatever. I don't know. I haven't really done accents and that recently, have I? Because even though we've had a laugh on some of the streams and that, where it's been mad busy, and obviously I had that period where like my missus has been healing up and that. I don't know. I don't know whether I've been in the best of spirits. Like, I may seem alright on my channel and that, but life's been stressful in general, like off of the channel and stuff. So I haven't been at me flying best and banter best or whatever, you know. But I think it's coming back in, like, you know. Oh, it's jumping on me again, boys. Give me 2 seconds to get back. Well, I'm waffling on a lot because there's some things that I wanted to say, however. I fall so far behind. Next year we'll win the league. Next season, Daz watches Spaces, Michael. Yeah, that's good. Centre mid is Ox's favourite position. Milner is far from finished as well, says Gavin. Oh, Gavin's in the building. How are you, Gavin, mate? Welcome. Welcome tonight, mate. Fizzy Kaiser, we haven't got a proper spine. Welcome to the stream, Fizzy, mate. Welcome aboard. We haven't got a proper spine, I think. Yeah, no, I totally agree with you, mate. I really do agree there. When Van Dijk, a goalkeeper and centre defensive midfielders come, we will be one of the best teams in the world. Yeah, do you guys want to see us get a world-class goalkeeper in? We've got 3 good goalkeepers, but do you think Liverpool need to just scratch that and get in a keeper that, you know, Klopp can't afford to sit out for a Champions League game or whatever? Like at the moment, Mignolet don't play Champions League, Karius don't play in the Premier League. You know, maybe it's because we ain't got a goalkeeper that really stands out. Mignolet pulled off some fantastic saves. We've got good keepers, but where are the days that Liverpool had that spine that we need. A quality keeper in goal, quality defenders, quality midfielder, and a quality striker. We had the best players in the league in them positions. They was up there with the best. You can't really say that about Liverpool these days, can you, at the moment? Can we have 2 keepers in goal, one who can catch, has decent distribution, and Mignolet for shot stopping? Yeah, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? If we could mix and match, I'd take that. Because you can't knock Mignolet, can you, on his shot stopping? He is fantastic, but yeah, I'd love to bring Mignolet on for a penalty shootouts or whatever, you know. Furno and Milner is finished, in my opinion. Need to start Ox instead and learn that centre midfield role. Do you actually think Milner's finishing? He hasn't looked fantastic recently for me. He's not playing all the time, is he, or whatever? And I don't know. I feel like you can rely on Millie with his experience and that, but maybe where he's not getting played all the time and that he's not match sharp. You could say the same about Daniel Sturridge, couldn't you, as well? Centre defensive midfielder who would command our defence, Nzonzi. Yeah, people have said about Nzonzi before, innit? Like we spoke about Nzonzi, and yeah, he's a quality player. Whoever it is, I think we need a big lad that can just sit in front of that back line and just dictate and hold the game, you know, like we've lacked it for so long. Obviously, there's a lot of talk about Mascherano coming back, which for your information, guys, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Mascherano's come back to Liverpool at all. I don't see the point in it. Yes, he was a quality player or whatever, but I want someone that's we could have for 5 years come in and just be that rock in the base of midfield, you know. World class keeper, Oblak says Furno. Yeah, Furno, mate, you know, don't you? You guys know I love Oblak. I'd love to see him come to Liverpool. Fabinho says Jordan. Fizzy says Fabinho. A lot of shouts for Fabinho. I haven't watched him much to be able to give you my opinion on it, really, but a lot of you guys saying Fabinho, so must be good. Where was it? Oh, Gavin had said centre mid is Ox's favourite position. Milner is far from finished as well. Yeah, yeah, Ox wants to play centre mid, doesn't he? But Klopp said about it, didn't he? And he said he don't know how to play centre midfield at the moment. He isn't training that position. He doesn't know it, so that won't do good for Ox, and that won't do good for Liverpool at the moment. But I liked the way Klopp had put it as well, because it was like a bit of a dig at some players. He said they go away with the national team and play a position, and then they come back and go, oh, it's my favourite position, I want to play there, and they think they can play it, Klopp said. But, you know, I thought that was quite funny. You can tell that Klopp is a proper stickler, even over things like where Klopp's like with Firmino, do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, you play midfield, you're not a midfielder, you're a striker. I'm not playing you in midfield, I'm playing you as a striker, you know. And then people turn around and say Klopp don't know his stuff. For me, that man's got cojones, you know. If you don't know his stuff, to swap people's positions and that, you know, and it's still to work, isn't it, you know? Next year we'll win the league. Yep. From Monaco, says Jordan. Oh, what for? Was you on about Fabinho there? Is that, does he play for Monaco? I'm not too sure, mate. Like I say, Milner can still put in a shift. Yeah, I think he can still put in a shift, you know. I think Milner's underrated as well, and I think Milner's key for us, even in and around the squad, because of his experience. Liverpool really lack experience, man. Really, really lack it. Commanding the defence is the job of the keeper. Yeah, like, the keepers need to be better at commanding, because the defenders need to be able to trust behind them, you know. But you need to have that holding midfielder as well to be able to, like, help them, innit, if you want to say. Like, I think for me, the goalkeeper, his job is to command the two in front of him. And then the holding midfielder, his job is to kind of command the middle of our area, like in our half. He's the clean-up. He backs up the defenders. He also backs up the midfielders. If the left-back bombs on, then he needs to be aware of that space and things. You know what I mean? Like, so you need to have a world-class player in that position. But, yeah, like, I don't feel that Liverpool got very good commanding goalkeepers. Funnily enough, I think our defence looks more comfortable with carriers behind them. I think we spoke about it before, didn't we, Gavin? I think he's probably better at commanding them, and I think they probably trust him more, which... very, very interesting, considering Mignolet is our #1 keeper, you know. So I find that interesting. Oh. Furno, look at United with De Gea, best keeper in the world in my opinion. Literally wins them games and saved like 14 shots against Arsenal yesterday, which was the most amount of any saves in the Premier League history. I don't like him because he's Man United or whatever, but De Gea is fantastic. Yeah, I feel like if it wasn't for him, Man United would have been a lot further down the league over the last couple of seasons. And this year, you know, like, they're so lucky that they've got a quality keeper like that. Even when Liverpool play them, I feel like Liverpool could spank Man United, but De Gea always like fucking saves their bacon, doesn't it? Let's face it. Because no chance of signing Oblak. No idea why everyone keeps suggesting Oblak. Milner isn't finished. Still has at least 1 or 2 good seasons left in him. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, the reason I say about Oblak, I definitely don't think we'll be able to sign him. I think he's a fantastic goalkeeper. Do you know what I mean? That's why I say when people have asked me who would you like as goalkeeper, I say, well, who I would like is Oblak because I think he's absolutely amazing. But yeah, there are other options out there that I really like as well. A goalkeeper and a centre defensive midfielder can command the defence, Gavin. Yeah, let's get Butland in for me. I'll tell you what, Butland, yeah, massive shout, mate. We've been linked with him heavily over the last few years or whatever, and I don't know why it never happened, because I think it'd be proper quality for us. I think he could be #1 goalkeeper that comes in for a very long time. Do you guys think he's better than Mignolet? Do you think Butland's better than Mignolet, or do you think Mignolet's better than Butland? That's an interesting question. I would love Oblak, but I don't think we could get him yet. Nah, yeah. Fizzy, exactly, Fizzy, mate, exactly. Good idea. If we get a proper centre defensive midfielder, Fabinho or Ensonzi, put Genie / Lallana and Ox / Keita. Yeah. It just would give us that spine, wouldn't it? And it would give us like a really solid midfield. One of the reasons why I think Henson gets a lot of stick and why I think his consistency is not great is because he's actually playing a role that he's not accustomed to. Even though he's played it a lot, it's not his best position. His best position is to be a box-to-box midfielder. And he's having to play this withdrawn role. And yeah, like, he has games where he's fantastic at it, but then there's games that proves and it shows that he can't always be quality in that position. But we don't have anyone like that, you know. Even Emre Can, apparently people say he's a centre defensive midfielder. He does a job there, again, can do fantastic. But Emre Can's a box-to-box midfielder. Liverpool got so many box-to-box midfielders, but we need to get in. I was shocked that we let Lucas go. I'll be honest with you. Lucas, for me, used to give away so many stupid fouls, which would cost Liverpool because of the areas of the free kicks, and that would give away free kicks that would end up a goal because of our set-piece woes. But he was the only holding midfielder that I felt that Liverpool actually had, and we gave him away. And Kevin Stewart, you know, not the player that we should have in our starting 11. But what I mean is, where's Liverpool's holding midfielders? You know, we haven't got them. That's the job of the keeper, Ferno. Stoke will want loads for Butler, and they will, but I would pay it though, Jordan, wouldn't you, mate? Don't you think? And quality, isn't it? Because a centre defensive midfielder should be commanding the defence. Gavin is right, it's the keeper's job along with one of the centre-backs. Someone vocal like Van Dijk. That's why we need to get that centre-back in, and that's why we need Van Dijk, because he will definitely come in, and I think he's got big enough set of shoulders to, you know, like, take on that duty at Liverpool. I don't think Van Dijk will be one of these players that's like, oh my god, Liverpool's a massive club or whatever. I think he'll come in and go, right guys, let's sort this fucking shit out, you know. Like, I'm in here, I want to win things. That's what we need. He'd be worth it though, he's one of the best keepers in the league for me. Yeah, same Gavin, same. Oh, and guys, oh, where was it? Oh, and guys, the Aubameyang rumours are bullshit, says Furno. It's all up in the air, isn't it? You know what I mean? I don't know, I haven't seen anything else about him recently or whatever, but I did say the last one, Klopp and him, I don't think see eye to eye on everything, so I don't know, but it does annoy me that if Aubameyang was to go to one of our rivals, I'd be gutted because I would have liked him to come to Liverpool. We could get Butland for less than the amount Edson cost City. Yeah, how much did Edson cost City? Because I can't remember how much it was, but they did good to get him, man. I really rate Edson as well. I think he's a quality keeper. Hey, Michael, John, wow. All I want is a good centre defensive midfield, 1 or 2 good defenders, and if Karius doesn't get his breakthrough this season, a better goalkeeper. That's it. Yeah. yeah, that would really boost Liverpool, wouldn't it? Let's face it. I think there's some key positions that Liverpool need to sort out, which, you know, I think so far Klopp's been sorting out the other positions. Liverpool in general have been sorting out other positions, but now if we sort out them last few, then we should be good to go and push on. Fizzy, what do people think of Goretzka? Rumours. I think he's a quality player. From what I've seen of him, I think he's really, really good. I'd take him, mate. I don't know how true any of it is at the moment. There'd be so much speculation going around at the moment because we're not far off January. You lot know what it's like. Liverpool get linked with every single name under the sun. But I think there could be some truth in the fact that Liverpool would be looking at him because he is a quality player. And it's a good deal when it was, face it. Rossi, good evening everyone. How are we all? Evening Rossi, mate. How are you tonight, buddy? 90 Mins reported it. Yeah, 90 Mins talk out their backside, don't they? A lot of the time, from what I can tell. It's not that they talk out their backside. They just literally put out every little rumour, and a lot of people call them the clickbait central. So yeah, I don't personally look at 90 Minutes for any of my information. There's only a few sources that I really look at. And yeah, that's why often people say to me, have you seen this link? Have you seen that one? I'm like, I haven't, but I only really go with links that are from places that I trust, are fairly true to their word. But there's not many of them. Shane says, which keeper would you like Liverpool to sign in the summer, Daz? I would love a Black, like I was saying, like he's one of my favourite keepers, but I think that Jack Butland shout is probably who I'd say. I think if I'm looking at it realistically, then why can't Liverpool get him in? I generally do think Mignolet is going to leave the club because why would he be doing all this hard work to get Liverpool into the Champions League when he won't play in the Champions League? He's not going to be happy with that, and I don't think any of the keepers are going to be happy. Ward's not going to be happy being kept at the club and not getting any game time. Karius isn't going to be happy not playing regularly. Karius did say when he come in to be number one because he wouldn't have left otherwise. So I don't think any of the keepers are going to be happy at the moment. So yeah, there will be a change up, and hopefully by next summer, like you say, I would definitely go after Butland. I think he's quality. So yeah, that's who I would like, mate. But be interested to know who you would like. Liverpool and United are in for Goretzka. That's as the rumours are as well. I heard as well that Juventus were in for him, but obviously Juventus are also in for him, chatting, so could be an easy link there. Ferno, I feel like Goretzka will be a Liverpool player. His name feels so Liverpool-like. Goretzka. Yeah, it's got a ring to it, innit? I'm sure there'll be a good few chants about Goretzka as well. It's one of them funny names that you could really use, innit? You know what I mean? Mourinho would finish Goretzka. I hope he doesn't go to United, yeah. I actually think that they don't need Goretzka. I think Liverpool need him more than what United do. Goretzka has already chosen Liverpool, mate. United aren't in for him. That's bullshit. There you go, guys. There you go. Atticus knows his stuff. It just fits, says Ferno. Yeah. Yes, Daz, says Michael. Cool, cool. I can imagine. It's gone. Give me a second. It's jumped. Sir Klopp's in the building. I've just noticed that. Hello, mate. How was you? Kevin Stewart was 24 and was playing with the under-21s. He was a centre defensive midfielder, though. Yeah, decent championship player, but no chance at a club like LFC. Apparently, he was the best tackler in our squad. Klopp and the lads were saying that he like that boy could tackle. Do you know what I mean? But never really hit the ground running, did he, in our first team? So, so what? He was shit at centre defensive midfield. It wasn't even his natural position. True, what defensive midfields are available that we should go for? I don't really know, Klopp, Sir Klopp, mate. There's a few names being fluttered about with Liverpool, but I don't care who it is as long as it's a quality one, you know. I really do feel that we missed out on a trick with Matic. I know he's a mank now, guys, and I know what you lot are like with that, but we should have got him before he went to United, shouldn't we? I can't believe Chelsea let him go. Absolutely crazy. Fabinho, John saying. A lot of people are shouting for Fabinho, man. There's more. Let me think of some. John Danilo Pereira from Porto. Yeah, and Swansea is so shit, says Atticus. Come on, guys, hit that like button. Thank you very much, Michael. Yeah, if you've joined the stream and you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do so, guys. It means a lot. Thank you if you have already. Your support means you're a legend. We're all legends, aren't we, on here, guys? Carvalho from from Sporting. He's been linked with us for time, hasn't he? As long as he's a beast. YNWA. I would have took YNWA years ago for definite. Danilo. Yeah, no, he really isn't. Love myself. You said you watched him one game. Trust me, he's shit. Right, interesting. See, I don't watch him, so I can't say. I just know people are telling me that he's good on here, obviously. But like I admit to you guys, I don't really follow the other leagues like I do Liverpool and Premier League and that. Spurs won't sell YNWA. Yeah, it won't happen. I can't see any players coming from Spurs to Liverpool. I just don't feel like they would see the point in coming to Liverpool. Not at the moment as it stands. Rossi says Cavallo would be a decent, but he is LFC worthy. West Ham, we were after him in the summer, so must not be that great, but I've never seen him, can't really say. He's meant to be good. He is meant to be good. I've only ever watched clips on him, and he looks alright, but you can't really go too much off clips. I've never done what I normally do with him. Like, for a tip for any of you guys that haven't heard me say it before, if you only watch players on YouTube or whatever, it's not the best way to know them. That's not following them properly, but one of the things that you can do to make it so that you get a better look at them is type in their name. Like, so if you wanted to look up Mohamed Salah before he come to Liverpool, you would type in Mohamed Salah and then versus afterwards, because there's a lot of videos up there that shows every touch that I have in the game, good or bad. So I like to do that personally because it gives you a bit more of a look at them instead of all their best bits from a season. So in my opinion, Gruitch can play that number 6 holding midfield role. I'm not really sure what Klopp is planning with him, but I think his future lies in that position. He's not good defensively at all, Gruitch, mate. He's improved, but he lunges in too much. But a lot of even Gruitch has said that he knows and he's aware that he's got to improve defensively. Klopp said that he's got to improve his defensive side of his game and that. Going forwards, Gruitch is really good, but as a holding, I don't think he's close to being able to play that role for our starting 11 at the moment. But he's got a good build and that, and he's calm on the ball as well. So, you know, if he could learn that role, but again, it's like we want a player that has kind of played that role from a kid. Do you know what I mean? Instead of keep changing players into being able to play these roles, like James Milner having to play at left back, bloody Wijnaldum having to play at centre back now. You know what I mean? Henson having to play at holding midfielder. Emre Can playing a holding midfielder role, which Emre Can is more accustomed to that, but I just want a player that his specialist position is that. Too many times we see players having to learn and play another role, even if they're doing good at it. Like, I don't want good, I want he's world class in that position only. You know what I mean? Like, there's not many players out there that can play a few positions world class. Like, so that's what does frustrate me with Liverpool sometimes. It's one of the best holding midfielders in the world, Rossi. Atticus. You're on about Carvalho, or however you say his name. I always struggle to say them sort of names. Rossi, take care, Jay. Bye, Jordan. See you later, Jordan, mate. Everyone's saying bye to you, so I must have missed a comment there. Take care, buddy. Thank you for joining me, though. Alderwood would be another lover, and his attribute don't suit our play styles. Yeah, I have to agree with that. We were linked with him as well before, but are we still interested in Van Dijk? Surely his transfer value has dropped to at least 40-45 million. No, if anything, mate, his transfer value is going to be up a lot more. It's going to cost us a lot more than it would have cost us in the last transfer window to sign him because of it being January, and we are still in for him. And I think it will happen. I think it will happen pretty quick in January, so I can't wait for that one. But, you know, I'll keep you guys updated anyway, and I know a lot of you once transfers on, keep an eye on it all as well. So let's hope within the first couple of days Virgil just is at Liverpool, the pictures coming out and all that, you know, that'd be nice. Him wearing a Liverpool top and that, signing the paperwork, you know, the typical pictures that we like to see. Atkinson says Van Dijk is coming in Jan, mate. Yeah, I think so. No, I'm convinced that order would be good for us. But that's alright then, man. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I say, like, everyone's got their different opinions and that. And he is a good defender. Like, I do think he's a good defender, but Liverpool's high line style, we need certain attributes, and pace is one of them, which I don't think Alderweireld has that much pace for me. I don't know though, because I don't watch him all the time, but I know he's meant to be a good defender, you know. No, he doesn't suit our tactics at all, George. How you're really confident about that? Because yeah, Pellegrino used to play for us. Should have word with Virgil. Yeah. Take care, Akers Pro. Gonna jet off for a bit, lads. Might be back later. Yeah, take it easy out, mate. I'll speak to you soon. Thank you for joining me, though. Van Dijk was so happy in Anfield before the game when the photos got taken. Yeah. Guys, I'm going to have to go to the toilet quick. So I mean, I've been going for nearly an hour and I've got to go to the toilet quickly. But talk amongst yourselves like you usually do. And if there's anything that you want to ask me or whatever, get thinking about some questions. And yeah, you can put them in the comment section. I'll keep an eye on it while I go out there because I'm going to get myself a drink as well. And then I will answer your questions when I get back. Ferno says I have to go, Daz. Okay, Ferno, thank you for joining me tonight, mate. You're a legend as always, Ferno, mate. You take care of yourself and I'll speak to you soon, hopefully. Don't forget, anyone, I'll be doing a video tomorrow speaking about some key points and that, obviously. It's Monday, so we'll have a video out tomorrow, so don't forget to check that one out as well, lads. Right, give me 5 minutes, guys, and I'll be back. I'm back, lads, I'm back. What's been going down then? I think LSM's gone in, so if you're still watching it, LSM, goodbye my friend, thank you for joining me. I think a couple of people said they had to get off on it, so for you guys, thank you for joining me if you're watching it. What do you want to talk about, geezers? What do you want to talk about? I see you talking about The American Office. I've never watched it, but I see you saying it's funny, so I'm going to look it up now. They're practicing childbirth with a watermelon with butter on it. What the fuck? Ross said, I really think Virgil is going to cost us an arm and a leg, and I know he is class, but I'd say Southampton will want about 78 million for him, and I just don't think he's worth that. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Rossi, mate. It is one of them things, isn't it? Is he going to be worth it in the long run? You know, it will cost us that at least, I think, what you're saying there, because January as well, isn't it? Like, we all know how much players cost. They cost like an extra 20 million, don't they, in January, like some of them, so, you know, it's one of them things, but I think it'd really suit our tactics and our style, and I think that's obvious as well that Klopp thinks that, because we didn't go after anyone else, did we? So it looks like he will be key to our defence. So yeah, the thing that I'd say is, would you be annoyed though, Rossi, if it come out, say January closes and we never got Virgil, right, but we paid 50 million for someone else, yeah, and then it come out that for 70 million Liverpool could have had Virgil, and he goes to like a City or whatever and he's absolutely fantastic. You know, would you be gutted then if we didn't? That's why you got to look, especially with the way the market's going these days with prices and that. It won't be long and all defenders will be costing us that much. This money's ridiculous, isn't it, in football these days? So it's shocking, isn't it? Michael Dunn says, I just farted. You legend. Does it smell, mate, does it? Is it getting right up your nose hairs? When they get stuck in your nose hairs, isn't it? Oh, minging, mate, minging. Absolutely minging. Look it up, Sir Klopp. It's funny, says George. Yeah. Who have we got in here? 10 people watching. Everyone put in the comment section who's watching, because I don't think there's that many people think. So just, if you are watching it and you haven't commented, leave a comment. Come say hello. Come say alright to us geezers. We have it a lot where people are watching but they don't ever say hello or whatever, but feel free. You know, we're one big family on here. A couple of them are a bit incessant, and we know who we're talking about here, don't we? George just put, I'm watching. Oh, I know you're watching, George, because you're one of the ones commenting, aren't you? Do you know, whenever I say, leave a comment or whatever, because there's people that's watching that aren't commenting, you see the watchers go down, so it's like they're like, oh no, I've been caught, quick, back out. Sir Klopp, yeah, I know he's watching. Michael, yes, it's stinking, I'm watching. You're watching like that with teary eyes, aren't you, because of that fart that you just did. Was it wet, Michael? Gavin says, I'd be effing sick, but why didn't anyone else go for him in the summer? Everyone knew that it was pretty much a done deal to Liverpool from what I made of it, Rossi, mate. Chelsea and that didn't go back in for him in the end, Rossi, because if they did, that would have given Liverpool the green light to come in and get him. Because from what I made out, Southampton, if they would have accepted an offer from any other team, that would have meant then that Liverpool could then go back in for him. So that's what I believed from what I made of it, or if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, I really do think he is a quality defender. I think he's probably the best in the Premier League, and he hasn't been playing great this year, but that's because his head isn't in that team. He's only playing for him so that they let him leave in January. There was a meeting, wasn't there? Like, he was out of the team and not training with him and everything, and he called a meeting before he went back into them, and I believe it was him basically saying, look, I'll play for you and give my all, but you let me go in January, because otherwise I'm not going to play. And yeah, next minute he's playing for their first team again. So I believe they was like, all right, yeah, you can go in January, but as long as the team comes in with X amount for you, which then him and his representatives would have said to Liverpool, this is how much they will accept, make sure it's done. That's why I believe that the Virgil thing, if it is true that Liverpool are in for him, that it would be done like that, because, you know, even Danny Murphy come out and said that Virgil thought that the deal was done. Everyone thought the deal to Liverpool was done. He wants to go there, Liverpool want him. Everyone thought it was going to be done before the end of the transfer window, and it never happened. And the reason I say about Danny Murphy is because his representatives are the same as Virgil. So I thought what he was saying must have some truth to it, you know. Oh, Matt says, hey, my G hits 1k. Hello, Matt, mate. Yeah, we're over 1,000 now, mate. We're on the road to I don't know, 1,100 is it? I'm not too sure, but yeah, we've done all right, haven't we? You know, we have got there. We got there before Christmas, which was my target, so I'm happy. I'm happy in general, mate. How are you anyway, Matt? Yes, it was a wet one, George, says Michael. Oh, good, cheers, fella, and you guys. Good to hear it, mate. Yeah, I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. Talking to the lads, haven't we, eh? Having a chilled one to celebrate the 1,000 subscribers. This is the third party stream, which I was only going to do one party stream one night, but even Michael was saying to me after 2 of my party streams, Michael was going, when's the party stream, Daz? And I was like, we've had 2. But yeah. Ooh. Will West Ham be relegated? Oh, could well be, couldn't they? I don't know, man. I think it would be a shame, wouldn't it? What do you think, Sir Klopp? Yeah, Sir Klopp, they will with Everton, hopefully. Yeah. Fucking pissed at foot champs, mate. Why? What happened? I haven't touched FIFA, mate, for months. From back when I did the streams, like, of FIFA, I haven't touched it. Because, obviously, COD's out, innit? So when I go on the PlayStation, it's Call of Duty, mate. I don't think so, Sir Klopp. They were brilliant in the first half today against City. Yeah, they were unlucky, wouldn't they? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it would be a shame because I think that West Ham shouldn't be getting relegated this year. Matt says a normal FIFA bullshit, man. Yeah, I'll tell you what, mate. It was giving me a headache even back then because, like, the weekend league and that last year, I was playing like every one and everything, and it's just too many games in a weekend, and it's too frustrating because the servers are shit. You know, and the way people play in that fucking thing just does my head in. It's good, the prizes are good, like, it's worth it in that sense, but I just felt like my weekends just, I was angry all weekend, and I thought, you know what, I'm not going to do it this year like that. Can't be arsed for that bullshit, you know what I mean, this year. Have City run away with the title? I think so, Klopp, mate, I do. You know, they started strong last year. It was last year, wasn't it? The first 10 games, they were like banging it out, and then they fell behind. But this year, I think they've even got the luck with them as well. I think that they're going to easily take it this year. They sorted out the problems, didn't they? They sorted out their defensive worries, which is what Liverpool should have done as well. And maybe we would have been up there competing with City for it. But no, not Liverpool Football Club, eh? Oh, dear. Michael says 1k stream, get in. I'm glad I'm watching the stream and not forgotten the stream. Yeah, exactly. Michael, I saw you commenting on another one. Oh, what is it? The fella, I can't remember the name, but they watch a game and that, and it's him and his dad. I see you commenting on it, and I see him say out your name, and I was like, where's Michael? Like, so that was cool, mate. That was cool. George says definitely City's title to lose now. Yeah, 100%. If they don't win the title this year, then the laugh is on them, isn't it, really? Let's face it. Shane says, do you miss your single days, Daz? There must be a lot of talent in and around London and the South. Yeah, there is a lot of talent, mate, to be honest, you know what I mean? And the sort of lifestyle, like, with, like, especially with my missus' family, like, the DJs and all that we know and everything, and parties and stuff like that, but I don't miss it, mate, to be honest. I kind of feel like I've done enough of it, if you know what I mean, mate, before I met my missus, and then I'm just more than happy, honestly. Like, I couldn't be happier, like, being in this relationship with my little family and Riley and that. I feel like I'm kind of at that age now where I'm like, I couldn't even be arsed with the bullshit, if you know what I mean, as well. Like, you know how sometimes you just have to let things slide if you want to get somewhere and that, and it's like, I can't be fucked with it anymore, mate. I'm nearly 30 years old now, so I'm like, yeah, well and truly done. I'm settled now for the rest of my life, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know, being single and that, of course, it has its perks. Like, you can do what you want. It wouldn't. The perks of being single for me wouldn't even be going on the pool or whatever. It would literally just be like, I don't know, just having freedom to be like, I want to do this, I'm going to do that, and not worrying. But I never felt like I didn't have the freedom or whatever when I was with my missus in that sense. It's now that we've got Riley, it's like, you can't just up and go out to a club, or, do you know what I mean? So it's not, maybe it's not I'm missing single days. It's, if anything, I miss being able to spare at the moment, do things, which you can't when you got kids, can you? So, but yeah, like, mad, mate, mad. It's been a long time since I was single. Like, me and the missus coming up 7 years, so yeah, might as well start engraving their name on the trophy. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I said that they'd win it this year anyway at the beginning of the season, so I should have put a fucking bet on them, to be fair. George says, yeah, Matt, that'd be funny though if they fuck it up. Mate, I would laugh so hard. I would love nothing more than for them to fuck it up and then Liverpool to win the league. That'd be nice, but I'd much rather Man City win it than Man United. Do you know what I'm saying? And fucking Chelsea. I don't like Chelsea anymore either. I think the rivalry between us and Chelsea has got a lot more than what it used to be. We was only talking about that, weren't we, on the channel the other day, like when we played them. Where in London do you live, Daz? I'm on the outskirts of London, mate. I'm from Kent, so yeah, it takes me. If I was to drive into London, it would take me about half an hour. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not far from London at all. But yeah. It's actually, I don't know whether it would take me about half an hour. It depends where in London. I can get in the outskirts of London within half an hour. But like, if I went and got on a train from the town that I live in, and that takes about an hour on a train. But that's because trains stop all the bloody time, don't they? Remember those depressing Lanzini rumours in the summer? Oh, don't. I'm so glad we never signed him. Seriously. Honestly, when I saw them rumours, I was like, this better be bullshit. Like Lanzini to replace Coutinho, and like there was pundits saying he would be a quality replacement. Fuck off. Do yourself a favour, slam your head in a fucking elevator door, do you know what I mean? And do you know why that's funny saying that? Because you technically can't slam your head in an elevator door, can you? It's quite hard to do, so he's piss poor. Yeah, he is, man, he is. Don't get me wrong, he's good for them, but not for Liverpool. He's nowhere near Liverpool quality. Shane, I'm glad City won as United are the only side that could catch City, so fuck that. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying, Shane. I'd rather see City win it than Man United, you know. Mark says, yes, I'm a subscriber to other Liverpool channels. Yeah, I see you comment on it, and well, what it was I heard him say out your name, and I was like, Michael Dunn. I was like, oh, Michael must be in it. And I was watching it, but I wasn't commenting or whatever, I just had it on in the background. And I was like, sweet, I like that when I'm on my other Liverpool channels now that I watch and subscribe to. But I see some of you guys and I'm like, oh, I know him. Like, he's from my channel as well. Like, it's cool. Massive Liverpool family, isn't there, on YouTube? I have to say though, I feel like Redmen TV don't get as much hype as what like Arsenal TV and shit get. Do you know what I mean? Which that pisses me off because like Liverpool should do. Liverpool got bigger and better fans than Arsenal and that, ain't they? Which Matt's in the building. I'm not saying anything, Matt, but you know what I mean. Matt says, cheers lads, gonna be a gooner through and through. Yeah. Yes, should I watch Redmen TV? It's okay. Where was I? Oh shit, I've missed some comments. Matt says, Daz mate, my boy is due in Feb, gonna be watching the World Cup with my son. Sounds so surreal. Mad, isn't it, Matt, mate? Mad. Are you buzzing about it, or are you a little bit like nervous and that? You ain't got long left now, mate, and that will fly. The last bit goes so quick. And then towards the end, if they're overdue, like my missus, she was overdue. Like she went the full way, like 2 weeks overdue. And it drags, mate. Every day you're like, are they going to come? Or, you know, like, are you going to keep us holding today? Every little pain, you're like, oh, is that it? Like, you know, then she drops a massive fart and you're like, oh. Yeah, that's not the baby. Do you know what I mean? Or no, that was twins. No, she was pretty good in that sense. But yeah, big time, mate. Loads of fun ahead for you, mate. Trust me, nothing better than being a dad, mate, and having a son and that. You know what I mean? I love it. My boy loves football. He does watch Liverpool games with me, but these days because I do the live streams and that, and his concentration levels, he'd be watching the game for like 5-10 minutes, and then he's like, oh, car. Like on the floor, do you know what I mean? So he's not quite at that age yet where he's sit and watch a whole game with me. But because I do my live streams, it's hard because he plays up on the stream, so he can't. My missus takes him out of the room or whatever for me at the moment. But yeah, it's so much fun, man. Seriously, can't wait to hear how you find being a dad, mate. George says, do you lads watch Redmen TV? I used to watch it. I find it a bit boring now. I watch it, mate. What do you find boring about it, George? Like what is it that's boring or whatever? Redmen TV is like Liverpool's main YouTube channel, innit? Really, is that fair to say? Liverpool have obviously got a YouTube channel, but I feel that Redmen TV, like, you look what they got, 100,000 subscribers. It's like the biggest one, isn't it, out of all of our sorts of channels and everything. Congrats, Matt, mate. Yeah, not long now. Circlop, that's unreal, Matt. Best wishes, mate. Rossi, at this stage, Pat, Pamela and her 5 sisters do just the right job for me. Pamela. I like it. I love that, Rossi. Did you meet your partner out clubbing? Or did you meet your partner out clubbing or a rave? No. Basically, how me and my missus met, mate, was I was working in a warehouse, actually. I was working for do you know the All Saints company, the clothing range? It was coming up Christmas time, and I needed some extra work, so I signed up to an agency to get some extra work, and all my spare time I was working at this warehouse, and basically there was a few of us that were like mates there, and one of the girls that worked there, I think she took a bit of a liking to me, and she said, oh yeah, we should go out for drinks or whatever, and I was like, yeah, cool. So I was like, yeah, you invite your mates, I'll invite mine. So when you're not really that into someone or whatever, and I was like, yeah, you invite yours, I'll invite mine. So basically, a few of us went out and we went to a snooker hall, which is like close to where I live, and she brought my missus along as her mate or whatever, and yeah, my missus was in a relationship with another fella and all that, and yeah, so she was like out of bounds, but we was having a laugh from the first night that I met her and everything, and I wasn't looking to get in a relationship at that point because I hadn't long broken up with my ex that we just didn't finish good. 2.5 years of shit, basically. So yeah, I was like, fully, I'm gonna like sort my career out, I'm gonna save up loads of money, I'm gonna do all this and everything. And then I met her and we were mates for a bit. Her relationship was shit. We were talking all the time on the phone and everything, and I told her that like I really liked her and everything, but because of I'd been in a similar situation before where a girl cheated on me or whatever, I was like, I'm not going to step on any bloke's toes. If you're not happy with him, jog him on. He don't treat you right, I'll say that much, you know what I mean? And then if he gives you any stick, I'll lay him out. Simple as that, you know what I mean? So she basically split up with him, got with me, yeah, and then that's basically what happened. And that's why Riley's called Riley as well, because the snooker hall that we met in is called Riley's, or it was called Riley's, it's shut down now. But yeah, we both like the name Riley, and because the snooker hall that we met was called Riley's, we thought it's got a nice little thing to it, innit? So, but yeah, we used to go clubbing and that all the time together, but yeah, we always do everything together, do you know what I mean? Like before Riley come, if ever we went clubbing or whatever, it was together, because we're not one of them couples that go out and you're like all over each other just kissing and that. If we went clubbing, there was a massive group of us, so half a night I wouldn't even see her, she'd be off with her mate somewhere in the club, I'd be somewhere else. But if ever she had a problem or whatever, she could always find me in the club. You know what I mean? Find me in the club. So yeah, we was always out together, but in a big group, if you know what I mean. But yeah, best thing that ever happened to me, mate. Honestly, I swear to God, she's the best thing that ever happened to me. She always laughs because sometimes I watch my streams and that back on my videos to make sure it all come across alright, and she hears some of it in the background. She's like, was you talking about me again there? She's like, you talk about me a lot, and I was like, yeah, like, you're my missus, you know what I mean? And like, you guys probably know I do talk about my missus a lot, I do talk about Riley, it's because I'm happy, innit, you know what I mean? So Michael, yes George, I watch Redmen TV, it's okay. Matt, cheers lads, gonna be a gooner through and through. Yeah, your boy will be, mate. You're a gooner, innit, do you know what I mean? So yeah, same as Riley, mate, he's a Liverpool, do you know what I mean? It's got to be, if it's your team, innit, your kid's got to have your team, especially a boy. George, I watch it sometimes, I can't stand Paul's bullshit. Ah, fair enough, guys. Some people have messaged me saying that I'm better than Redmen TV, and some people messaged me saying, why are you even doing a Liverpool channel, because you're nothing like Redmen, they're actual scousers and things like this. And I'm like, alright, fucking hell, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to do a Redmen, I'm not trying to be Redmen TV or anything like that. They're very lucky they get to do things with the players, and that which, you know, like, that's why I like it, because they've got better connections than they, do you know what I mean? And like someone like me, like with my channel and that. But I think something recently that I've noticed, a lot of people have been messaging me and saying, like, and basically thanking me, saying that one thing that my channel is it gives a place for everyone to come and talk. Do you know what I mean? Like, because apparently there's like nowhere that you can really do that. Which, to be fair, I found that like when I've been on other streams and other channels and that, people don't really talk, do they? Like, but yeah, like maybe that's why you guys like my channel. I don't know. Like, what's the best thing about my channel, guys? Like, tell me, give me some feedback on my channel or whatever, or what would you like to see in the future? Because that's what I like to know, because I want to make it as good as it can be for you guys. But it's why I like doing these laid back streams and that, because we actually talk. It's quite chilled, isn't it? And we can just take our time and talk about Liverpool instead of it being a 15-minute rush and then talk. You can only read a few comments, you know. That's not really getting to know people, is it? I like to get to know all my subscribers and that. Georgia watches. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I saw that. Hey, yeah, I watch the lineup predictions. That's not too bad. Yeah, I always tune in that for them. I normally do mine, and then I tune in to like them and the other channels to see what they have to say as well. See if they're along the same lines as me or if they differ. Which actually, I don't think Redmen TV are. I think I do differ quite a bit with what Redmen TV say. I'm not too sure. Maybe you guys that watch them as well can tell me. Challenge accepted, Daz, says George. Challenge accepted. What challenge? I can't remember what I said, George. Talk to me, mate. Tell me what you mean by challenge accepted, George, because I'm lost now. I'm confused. Fucking hell. Things completely jumped down. So Klopp, they lick arse too much because of all the free entries they get to LFC event. That's why they're careful in it with what they say, because they meet the players and around the team and that quite a bit, you know. But I'd still say as it is, if the players didn't know what I said about them, then they need to get better, don't they? Because I wouldn't say someone's shit if they wasn't, you know what I mean? Obviously, I personally rate Lanzini, but he's not a replacement for Coutinho. He's on a good form now. Last few games, 4 assists and 1 goal in the last 5, and we'll take him at Liverpool any day, in my opinion. Oh, really, Rossi? Well, there you go, guys. There's another look at it. Like I say, mate, like, obviously you're more aware of him than what I am and that, but yeah, I just... Maybe it's when he's played Liverpool, because that's the main time I've seen him, Rossi. I don't look at him in the other games, whatever. I just think he looks shit when he plays us, but he was a bit of a threat in the last game against us down the left, wasn't he? So, nothing's taken Jesus, mate. No, kiss my rear end. Michael, I don't think they would want you. You might fart. Yeah, I'm buzzing and shitting it at the same time, says Matt. Yeah, mate, I think everyone will be, mate. I was the same, do you know what I mean? And you will cry as well when your baby's born, mate. It's fucking emotional. Do you know what I mean? Like, one, that's a life that you've created between you. And two, how it goes about, if you know what I mean? If it's like a natural birth or whatever and you're there for a whole thing, fucking hell, mate. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Crazy, mate. Absolutely crazy. The guy who did Outer City Cop seems like a good guy, but I don't think he makes videos much anymore. Yeah, Shane. When I looked at his channel, believe it or not, when I started his channel or whatever, like, there was quite a few Liverpool channels going. And recently, I don't know why, but loads of them that I used to watch don't put out as regular content anymore. You know, Outer City Cop did a collaboration with Jack Mack LFC, which you guys know I was talking about him the other week. Me and him have got each other's numbers and that, me and Jack Mack, and we will be doing a collaboration soon. So if any of you didn't know that, then that's cool. It's just trying to sort it out. He's busy, I'm busy, and whenever we say yeah we do it then, or we try and do it then, one of us can't. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's bloody difficult, but that will come. Trust me, lads. If it was a derby day, Arsenal versus Spurs and a waters break, she's waiting, mate. I like that. That's fucking funny. Oh dear, mate. She would literally cut your balls off if you did that, mate. Trust me. You wait until she starts going into labour, mate. You literally just go, yes sir, yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full, sir. That's all you need to do, mate. Trust me. Catherine said, how's you, Daz? I'm very good. How are you, my friend? Welcome to the stream tonight. Rossi, priorities, Matt. Yeah. Yes, George, I would fart all over. You shited. I like, you shited. I love her. Circle. I don't know what happened to Aaron. That channel was class. The live streams were great. Aaron. Oh, Outer City. Yeah. Yeah. That was his name, wasn't it? Is that who you're talking about there, mate? Paul from Redmen TV talks shite at times. I don't know, to be honest, Daz, without the transfer rumours, just find it a bit repetitive. I get you, yeah. That's the thing. I think when I was looking at my channel, I was like, while the transfer window's on, you know what I mean, there's a lot of content to be able to put out on these sort of channels and that. But then in between, you've only got your matches, and then you've got to try and find stuff to be able to talk about, which I feel like I'm doing alright with, guys. I don't know, like, you know, that's what I said about giving me some feedback. I try my best to find things that's a bit different all the time. I don't like doing it all the same all the time. That's why I always change things up and that on the channel, just so it isn't repetitive. I mean, what people tend to say is if you've got a winning formula, don't change it. Same if you've got a starting 11 that's quality, don't change it, you know. But sometimes you have to mix it up and change it up, keep it fresh, otherwise it just gets dull, doesn't it? I love kids, but would be terrified to be a dad, says Shane. Yeah, yeah. I must admit, like, I was bricking myself, and it is hard work. It is hard work. Like today, for instance, where Riley's not well, he's been a nightmare. Seriously, he's not allowed to touch the keyboard or the computer or whatever. So he looks at me and he goes over it and he's like grabbing it and everything. Anything that he knows he's not allowed to do, he's doing to try and get attention. And he constantly wants to be held and picked up, but he weighs a ton. My boy, he's a big lad, and yeah, especially for his age and that. And he weighs an absolute ton, and you can't physically carry him around all day. But so it's that constant whine and whingy and that, and it's like he's at the terrible twos at the moment, but he's not two, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I just hope that the terrible twos aren't worse than what he can be sometimes, because, oh mate, you need to have a lot of patience to be a parent. Paul from Redmond TV talk show. Oh, I saw that, didn't I? Yeah, oh, it's jumped up on me. Here we go. Yeah, Michael, he does. You went to the snooker hall on Buckland Hill, says Matt. Yeah, I've been there, mate. I used to go to that one a lot, but obviously Riley's was the one, wasn't it? Just round on a one-way system, Matt. It's closed down now, though, isn't it? I don't know what it is now, but the one on Buckland Hill, I've got a year's pass there. I ain't even used it. Me and my dad got a year's pass on that to go there, because my dad likes a bit of snooker from time to time, but I ain't used it. Actually, I don't even know whether it's run out yet, but do you go to the Buckland Hill one then, Matt? And I hate when certain Liverpool sites on social media uses no minutes as a source, they talk shite. Yeah, same, mate. Amen to that, Michael. They all use 90 minutes clickbait nowadays. Yeah, honestly, guys, it's something that, you know, like I said, I try to put out regular content for you lot and keep it fresh. But have you noticed, I don't like to use clickbait or whatever. Like I said, my channel could have grown a lot more than what it has already. I know for a fact if I would have used clickbait and used a lot, don't get me wrong, some of my titles I have to think about what I want to call it to try and get views, like, because I'm still trying to grow the channel, do you know what I mean, and that, but and to make it clickable. But some of these people, seriously, like, you wait until the transfer window opens, all the clickbait things. And I don't like it when Liverpool channels as well are doing like a FIFA career, and so they put on YouTube like oh, Liverpool sign, I mean, like, say Matic or whatever, Liverpool sign Matic, and then you click on it thinking Liverpool have just signed or are about to sign Matic, but what they mean is on their career mode. Do you know what I mean? Like, that fucks me off. I'm not going to lie about that. Really pisses me off. So that's like clickbait as well, isn't it? People have told me to do that to get views, because they went, that gets you a lot of views, and I'm like, nah, mate, I'm not doing it. I don't want to piss people off, you know. Like I say, I've got a good bunch of lads on here and ladies and that now, like, to have my chat about Liverpool with, and that's what I'm happy with. So I don't need clickbait to grow it anymore, because I want the channel to grow still. Of course I do, because it'd be good to get to know other Liverpool fans. But the main thing that I set this channel out for was just to have a bit of banter with a group of lads that love Liverpool like me, you know. And I think we've got it, haven't we? We have got it. We have got a good group. I'm into that, Michael. They all use it. Yeah, I don't know why people use 90 minutes. It's so shit. I never do, George. I never do. You are better than Red Mendez. Oh, wow. Thanks, man. It's mad. You know, I look at them and they've got a lot of subscriber base and that, and their content, I think they look professional, don't they, and everything. But yeah, I've had a few people tell me that they prefer my channel over that for a Liverpool channel, which is a major deal, because for me, like I say, Redmen TV is the main YouTube channel for Liverpool. Riley, a good Irish name, Daz. Fuck the Mayweathers, that was a cool story on how you met your wife. Oh, thank you very much, Michael, mate. See, what is it about me, Michael, right? I told you, I've got Irish in the family somewhere down in the line, but there's no immediate Irish or whatever. But the names in my family now are all Irish. You look at my surname and that, you know what I mean? It's Irish. Everything's Irish, and now Riley's got an Irish name, do you know what I mean? Mental, isn't it? Shane says, I come from a small town and haven't met the one yet. I think I probably would have done if I lived in a big city like Dublin or London. Yeah, mate, definitely. But I'll tell you what, Shane, why are you not... Come visit me. Come visit me, mate. Come visit me. Go and meet the right one on it, do you know what I mean? We'll hook you up, Shane. Sort you out with a nice bit. Yeah, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? Guys, seriously, if any of you want to try and get a date, if any of you don't mind a bit of travelling or whatever, and you actually want to come and meet me or whatever in person, then feel free. You know, Matt doesn't have to worry about it, because Matt lives like, what? You don't live far from me at all, Matt, do you? Like, but yeah, any of you other lads, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't mind, you know what I mean? Like, I'm more than happy to meet people, but do be warned, if you try and jump me, if you're one of those that are trying to meet me but you actually don't like me and you try and jump me, I will bite your nose off, because like, that's just me in general. So I'm just putting that one out there as well. But yeah, hopefully I don't think that's why people are going to try and meet up with me, you know what I mean? But I have had a few threats on this channel, people telling me they're going to shank me and all that. Like, who uses shank anymore, you know what I mean? Bloody hell, like, I'm like, yeah, alright then, alright big man, we'll see, won't we, you know? Never mind them dads, they are clueless. Yeah, exactly mate, I'm not too bothered. Like I've said time and time again on this channel, you either love me or you hate me. It's like that in person out here. You know, I know I wind people up and everything because I'm very straight talking. Like, I don't beat around the bush. Like, put it this way, this is me as a person, right? This is how much I don't lie. I never used to eat roast dinners until I met my missus, and her mum's roast dinners are amazing. I love her roast dinners. And she said to me, why don't you like roast dinners then? Because you're eating mine. And I said, oh, I don't like my mum's roast dinners. And she went, well, you ain't told your mum that, have you? Because you never tell a woman you don't like their dinner or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I do. Like, if I speak to my mum's like, I can't believe you eat roast dinners there. And I'm like, well, she cooks a really nice roast dinner. Yours are shit. So I mean, and like, people are just like, I can't believe how honest you are. And I'm like, what? I don't see the point in lying or beating around the bush about things. You know what I mean? That's just me. And that's why I think people don't like me, some people, because even though people say that they like honesty, honesty is not always the best policy, because it can get you into a lot of trouble. I know, look at me nose, guys. I've had my nose broke a fair few times from punch-ups because of my honesty, put it that way. Hang on. You'll meet the one, Shane, don't worry, says George. Yeah, exactly, mate. The best thing about your channel is the social interaction. Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people seem to be saying, Sir Clock, mate. A lot of people, honestly, since I've hit 1,000 subscribers, I've had a lot of personal, like, private inbox messages, and people just saying, I want to say thank you, like, congratulations and thank you. And it is all about the interaction and stuff, which I like. This is why I'm a bit worried about it getting too big, because I kind of pride myself with this channel on the fact that I do know all of my subscribers, a lot of them, and I do try and talk to all of them. And if it got ridiculous, I don't know how I'm going to be able to keep up. And that will upset me, if you know what I'm saying, like, because that's, I like my channel like this. Yes, guys, 90 minutes. Shit, yes, Sir Klopp, it's brilliant. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. You don't find love, Shane. Love finds you. Yes, Rossi, exactly, mate. What I hate about Redmen TV is the live stream comments go at 100 miles an hour. Why people comment on them, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it gets too big, then you struggle, don't you? Do you know what I mean? Like, if I was in that situation and it was too big and I was struggling, then I'd be having to do like private streams as well with like the ones that I see are like my main subs. So like you guys, because you've been around for time, I'd be wanting to do a live stream where it's not put out to everyone on the channel, where it would be like, I'd do live streams where it's put out to everyone, but then I'd also do live streams where it's like, I send a link to you lads, so in time you'd have to give me like your email addresses or whatever, or inboxes, so that I could send you the link, just to try and keep it so that I can keep having this interaction with you lads, because I really don't want to lose that. That's something that, it does worry me if it got too big, but I don't think I will end up getting as big as like Redmen TV and that, because that's not impossible, but I know it's going to get bigger because it's growing every week. You know, so I am aware that it will get harder for me. I just hope it doesn't get too hard, if you know what I mean. Daz, you are the best. You are way better than the Redmen TV. Oh, thank you, Michael, man. You're legends for saying it, honestly. I'd like more red supporters on the channel, more opinions on the channel. Oh, what, on my channel, did you say, Catherine? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that's why I do want it to grow still a bit, because it would be nice to get more varied opinions and that in as well. But I'm really not fussed, because I do like the group that we've got and everything. But yeah, you've only got to look at the support that Liverpool got out there in the world. Do you know what I mean? And if I can even get in 0.2% of Liverpool supporters in the world, that's a lot of support, isn't it? And then it gives us a real big group, you know. And it's mental, honestly. I've been talking to people privately and that now, like off of YouTube and that I've met through this, that are offering me opportunities and stuff, like, which I'm really, honestly, guys, for any of you that are watching, I'm really grateful for like the offers and that. But I can't exactly go anywhere at the moment or whatever and do things, because Christmas is on us and the timing is just not perfect. But you know you are, whoever's watching it and that. And I've had some amazing offers to go to like games with people and that. And yeah, absolutely amazing. Like, honestly, like it means a lot that you think of me like that. And like I was saying, the support that even with my missus being in hospital and that you guys were sending just for her, you know, like, unbelievable. And this is why you guys need to know that I will always be there for any of you. If you need to talk, then, mate, all any of you have to do is inbox me and say, I need to talk to someone, I'd like to talk to you, can we Skype? You know, as long as it's not something like you're just doing it just to get a bit of attention or whatever. What I mean is, if you're feeling really down and it's a personal thing or whatever, I don't mind doing something like that. Like, I will always be here for you guys, because I feel like you would be there for me, you know. So you said you couldn't really slam your head in an elevator door, so I'll try it. George, seriously, try it, mate. It's hard. I've tried it, trust me. We used to break elevators down. We used to literally go in, and you know you can jump in it and it breaks it down, or you can pull on the doors. I mean, you're a Sparky, so you might even work with lifts and that. I don't know, my uncle and that, as a Sparky and that, they do all the big buildings with the lifts and all that stuff. I don't know what they do, but they do all that and everything. And so you might be able to try it when you're at work soon or something. I was cheated on before. It wasn't nice. I hope to meet someone someday. Yeah, Michael, it's never nice, man. It isn't nice, you know what I mean? But yeah, you will meet someone, honestly. Every single one of you people that are on my channel are all really nice people. Honestly, you're all really nice. Otherwise, I wouldn't speak to you. I wouldn't talk to you. So the fact that I think you're nice, I'm telling you, there's someone out there for every single one of you guys. Shane, you're the best thing about the channel, Daz. I feel if I met you, it would feel like I would have known you for years. Yeah. Oh, thank you for saying that, man. Yeah, we will meet up. Honestly, we will meet up, because this is how I feel. I talk to all you guys every day. Do you know what I mean? So I think the first bit would be like, oh my god, because for you guys, you know what I look like because you see me all the time. So you'll be like, oh look, it's Daz and all that. You know what I mean? Whereas for me, like, I don't know what a lot of you look like, so that would be the weirdest thing for me, is actually seeing what you look like and in person, hearing your voices and that. That would be mad, but I'm looking forward to that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, because obviously we talk a lot, don't we? It'd be nice, and it would feel like we've been mates for years or whatever, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? I consider a lot of you as friends to me. Like, that's how I look at you lot on my channel. There's some that, you know, like, don't have as much interaction with and stuff, but like you guys that are in here now, you know what I mean? Like, I talk to you lot pretty much daily, don't I? Like, and there's others that aren't in here tonight as well that I talk to daily. Honestly, like, on Twitter, Facebook, even Instagram, people are adding me up on Snapchat, which I don't use Snapchat, but I get so many messages a day. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. My missus will tell you guys that my phone does not stop going off throughout the day with people wanting to know my views on Liverpool or whatever, or just talking in general, you know. And it's bloody busy, because you know what I'm like. I try and answer every single bloody comment. It's getting near on impossible at the moment. You lot are probably noticing I'm missing comments, and I said to my missus, it's pissing me off, because I'm like, I'm getting annoyed with myself that I can't read every single comment, but I can't keep up. It's just madness, guys. There's loads of quality things, Dazza. The content and the interaction with your subs is what really stands out, mate. Thank you very much, Rossi, mate. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, I'm subscribed to Jack Mack's channel. He's a top guy. He talks sense. Yeah, he's very similar to me. People have said to me that we share similar views on things, like on our channels. Hence, when I watch it, I used to watch him before I started my channel as well. He was one of the ones that I watched. Same with Cop Talk. I love Duncan. I think Duncan's absolutely quality. I've watched him for years. But yeah, that's why I reached out to Jack and we were talking and that. And yeah, I can't wait to do that. My new missus wants my LFC tack gone. She supports Man United. Ugh. No, do not let her get rid of your LFC tattoo, man. Oh God, I don't know what I'd do, mate. I really don't know what I'd do. Seriously, that's gutting, isn't it? You know what I mean? Oh bloody hell! What are you gonna do? Are you gonna get rid of it? Do you know what I mean? Do you like her a lot, or is it worth it? Oh, I don't know. I haven't got any Liverpool tattoos. Obviously, you guys are aware that I've got tattoos and that, but I never got a Liverpool one because my dad, obviously some of you will know, but my dad always told me from a young age, whatever you do, don't get a Liverpool tattoo, because as you get older, like when I was younger, I loved the scraps, I didn't mind, but when you get older and you've got a family of your own and that, you don't want anything that's going to cause problems. And you know, and you've got a Liverpool tattoo, if it's on show or whatever, if you're out or you're on holiday, you know, like, it can easily turn into a punch-up when all you lads are pissed up in it and someone supports Man United and they see your Liverpool tattoo. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you like that sort of thing, then it's alright, isn't it? But, so I was always like, alright, you know what I mean? Like, fair enough. So I never got one, but maybe when I'm old and people look at me like, oh, he's only old, we'll let it go. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe I'll get one or something. I don't know. Or I could get one. It's in a place that no one sees, I guess, can I? Actually, I might do that. Actually. I don't know. I promised my dad, so I don't know. It's a difficult one, that one. Michael, yeah, I'm a subscriber to Jack Max. Oh, yeah, I saw that, didn't I? Dump her, Catherine. Yeah. Jokes, says Rossi. Yeah, man. Catherine, get your missus drunk and get her a Liverpool tat. Now, that is a fucking idea. Can you imagine? Mate, honestly, if you do that, send me the video of it. And I'll put it on the channel. That would be something unreal, wouldn't it? Thanks, George, but I'm probably too fussy. Yeah. Yes, dump her, Catherine. George, don't worry, Shane. They will come and you will know straight away. Yeah, exactly. When you know, don't you? Catherine, she's quality, all you need. But we were arguing about what would the kids support. Oh, no. Yeah, that's a dilemma right there, mate. Ouch. What are you going to do about that one? If it's a girl, Man United, you could do it like this, couldn't you? If it's a girl, Man United. If it's a boy, it's got to be Liverpool. Because let's face it, as a girl grows up, she probably won't be interested in going to the games and things like that and wanting football kits and stuff all the time. So there'd be nothing worse than if your boy supported Man United, because then you might have to buy all the kits, and maybe that could be an answer to it there. Try that one, mate. See if that works. Thank me later, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't have it either way. I'd be like, they're all Liverpool. Whether you like it or not, they're all Liverpool. But, you know, obviously you like this lass, so maybe that's a good way to counter it. Chris from Redmen TV knows his football. Yeah, Chris is probably the best one, isn't he? A lot of people like Chris on there. A lot of people want him on the shows and kick off when he's not there, isn't it? So it's funny. Oh, bloody hell, it's all jumping on me still. I'm well far behind, and I still. Sorry, guys. Let me turn this music down, because it's doing me head in. Yeah, that music's doing me head in. Yeah, where was I at? Chris from Redmen TV knows his football. That was where I was, wasn't it? Michael says, yes, we are LFC and we are all legends. Yes, indeed we are, Michael. Yes, we are. The Irish are the best. Yeah, they are. They are. Seriously, like, I got a lot of Irish on this channel and everything. Like, a lot of Irish support on the channel and things. And I love that because the Irish culture I'm absolutely in love with. And there is Irish in my family. Like, I've got Irish blood, but I don't know on what side it was or anything like that. It was down the run somewhere. But yeah, funnily enough, I feel like in a past life I was one of the ones that was from Ireland or whatever, because I love everything in Ireland, Irish related, you know. And what's weird is I've never been to Ireland myself, so I definitely have to go. But I don't know, I'm just intrigued, you know what I mean? That's why Conor McGregor is my favourite sports person. Like, fighter and things like that, you know what I mean? Because he's an Irish legend and he like absolutely love him. Rumour is though, someone told me the other day that hasn't someone put out a hit on him or something because he give someone in Ireland a slap or something like in the mafia or something. The Irish, I don't know, the Irish mob or something. I don't know what Ireland have in that sense. But Michael, you are a top guy, Daz. Your channel is the best. I would love to meet up with you when you come over to Ireland and we will have a pint and talk about Liverpool Football Club. Yes, we will, Michael. I'm well up for that, mate. I'm well up for it. You know what I mean? That'd be so cool. Shane, my sister lives in Barnet in North London, so I've never been to London a few times and I'm always blown away by the talent over there. I might take you up on that offer, Daz, thanks. Yeah, seriously, come over, mate. It'd be sick. Like, honestly, big place, mate. Big place. Plenty of fish in this bowl, mate, put it that way. It depends on what your type is, doesn't it? You know what I mean? But yeah, I've never felt like, I don't know, I've gone to some places and I've been like, Jesus, like the women here are just shocking. Like, so, it's not bad here if you put it that way. And then there's other place. Where was it? Where did I go? Bath, mate. We went to Bath. Me, my dad, my mum, and my missus all went before Riley was born and that. And we went to Bath and oh my God, my dad literally. I saw my dad and he kept like, he was like this constantly, and I was like, what's the matter with you? And he was going to me. He was going on a serious note. He's like, have you noticed the talent that's in like Bath? And I was like, what? And he was like, they're unreal. They're like the best women I've ever seen. So I started looking around, and they are fairly tidy. Do you know what I mean? Like, so, Bath's a good one, I guess. But you know, I have to say, me missus, best looking bird in Bath at the time. Gotta say it, guys. You know what I mean? That's why that day that we was in Bath, my missus was up there. She was up the top. Gotta say it, guys. That way I keep her happy, don't I? Yeah, me too, Michael, mate. All us Irish FC fans can travel to wherever and have a good chat and a few pints. Yeah, exactly. Right, so how many of you guys are Irish that's on here today then? None, all of you that are in here at the moment are from Ireland, aren't you? And the best part of your channel, Daz, is your match day streams and your interaction. Wow, thank you. Yeah, it's mad. Them match day streams are absolutely madness because people's asked me if I'd do it. And I was like, nah, I wouldn't do it. But it's actually become one of the main things for the channel, really. It's a guaranteed time that you know I'll be streaming as well, isn't it? So, because like this tonight, you weren't aware that I'd be streaming at some point tonight, but when a match is on, you know that 95% of the time, unless I say otherwise, you'll probably be able to join me on a stream. Catherine, count me in too. Gonna be the youngest though. How old? How old are you? Let me know how old you are. I can't remember. You probably will be the youngest actually, because I think George is quite young as well, but I think the rest of us are all a little bit older. Daz, I will always be there for you, mate. You're a top guy, mate. You'll never walk alone. Thank you, Michael. And same for you, mate, as well. You're the best, Daz. So are you guys. I've got into the habit of paying for sex, so I doubt I'll meet someone special in an environment like that. It's true, man. It's true. The thing is, if you're paying for it, do you know what I mean? It's easy, and it's too easy. You don't need to like do all the hard graft. All you need to do is make sure you got a bit of money on you, innit? You know what I mean? I know people that do it all the time, you know, and they're happy being single and just doing that, so it's fine with them. They don't get none of the nagging, none of the shit. They get sex when they want, or a blowjob or whatever when they want, and that suits them, you know, so fair enough. Well, as I might have to do the housework if I want something, you know. Do a week of fucking running around. I have a weird story what happened a few months ago. Tell me, I'm up for this. I want to know what your story is, my friend. You're like a brother, Daz, mate. Oh, you're like a brother to me as well, Michael, my friend. That's a big deal. Thank you, Michael. Thank you very much. Well, see, whereabouts are you from, Michael? Top bloke you are, Daz. Absolute gentleman, 100%. And you know we're always here for you as well, bro. Thank you very much, Rossi, mate. Thank you, guys. Seriously, I mean every word I say, lads. Like I said, I don't say anything that I don't mean. You know, like, I am what I am, and what I say is what is. I'm kind. I'm from Kildare, Gavin, Rossi. Attico, Kildare, Ireland. Right. See, I don't know all these places in Ireland. I wish I did. No chance getting rid of it. No chance getting rid of it. Oh, Deadly, mate. From Wexford myself. I think I'm quite behind, aren't I? From what you guys are putting in chat. Arseholes of Iron. Oh, Daz, I'm also a mod on a paranormal chat. I know, I remember. That's why I made you a mod on this. Because remember, I didn't know what a mod was. And you told me you was a mod on another channel. Or another couple of channels, you said, wasn't it? But that's cool, man. That is really cool. I told her she can change teams because I'm too worth it. Yes, mate. You legend. Like Ghost Channel, Michael. I love ghost channels, man. I'm well into all ghost hunting and everything. I have had many paranormal experiences over the years. I've had a couple that I can't explain, you know. Come to Cumbria, the lasses are top notch. The sheep aren't bad either. You legend. I like that. That's fucking funny. I love Liverpool FC, but I'd love my kids more. And if I ever become a dad and they supported another club, even United, then I don't think I'd care. Yeah, I think really your kids would come first, you know what I mean, overall. It's just a banter and it's Shane, you know what I mean, where you're like, oh, like no way would it, but you just go with it, innit, you know. Even Riley's going to grow up and make his own mind up. Once he hits a certain age, he'll make his mind up on who he likes and not, but I'm hoping that all the hard work and graft that I put in up until that day makes him realise that Liverpool are the best club in the world anyway. And that's the way it needs to be. Gavin, you still live in Wexford. Think she was from anywhere near that, and I wanted to see you know her, but you said you're 21, so doubt it. Huh? I'm 21, Catherine says Rossi. Ah. So Rossi's 21. I didn't see how old Catherine said he was. The one Dad's put on a stream was from Wexford, real good looking, but would always have an excuse for me. Too bad, imagine losing me. Haha. Yeah, man. It's mad, isn't it? It's mad. Well, Gavin, I won't be going there. I'm 41 in the granddad on this channel. I'm the granddad on this channel. You're not the oldest, Michael. You're not the oldest. We have got older, mate. We have got older. I love it was like, oh my god, my stream is all over the place. I'm trying to read your comments and it keeps going, this guy, so sorry, I'm struggling to read it all. Come to Cumbria. See, I've read this. What the fuck, man? We don't just take part, we take over. What a saying, mate. I love it, innit? That's a motto for life, innit? Let's face it. I'm 20 tomorrow, says George. Oh, happy birthday now. Are you 20 now? It's gone midnight, or 20 a whole day away? Do you know what I mean? But happy birthday anyway, mate. You legend, George. See, you're puppies. You're young, ain't you, guys? I do, Catherine. Now I'm in Wexford town and I don't know anyone from there. Ah, right. Happy birthday, George, mate. Not a teen anymore, my man, says Rossi. Yeah. Shane McGregor is in a lot of trouble over here as he beat up a member of the Keenan gang. There are global criminal organisations and could have Connor knocked off without a problem. Really? Fucking hell. I heard there was something bad. I know someone put a hit out on his head, wasn't it? So they want, is it 100k they want apparently? Or they're going to wipe him out, so I don't know, man. It's mad, isn't it? Sorry, lads, I'm back. Happy birthday, George. Welcome back, Gavin, mate. You alright, buddy? You alright? It's good to have you back, mate. Good to have you back. I know, Gavin, it's scary. I still think I'm 18. Mate, I still think I'm 18. I'm nearly 30. You know what I mean? Where did that come from? That's because I'm drinking Coke, guys. Rossi says, yeah, but he's so coked up he couldn't give a fuck at the most, Shane. Yeah. Oh, we don't, do we? But right now, I'm the granddad. This is Michael. Yeah, Tony Kelly. What's up, lads? Was on my has channel. Catherine Kelly was me. Huh? Hang on. Michael, Tony, so you're Catherine. Tony, I didn't know you was Catherine. Oh my god. Tony boy. I've been wondering where the fuck you've been. Wait, now I know, man. Now I know. You legend. SM not in top subs anymore after cheating on the quiz. Yeah, he's not, mate. Rossi won. Rossi won the second quiz, so his name took LSM off, didn't he? I'm 45, so maybe the oldest, says Shane. Yeah, you're just a bit older than Michael. Michael, you're 41, 42, 40. I know Michael's around the 40 age bracket, I think, if I'm right. So yeah, Shane, I think you're the oldest in here tonight at the moment, mate. What the fuck, Tony? This is Michael. I know. He just sprung this on us. Why didn't you tell us before? So I mean, I've been talking. I even was asking Catherine like whether she was female or male or whatever for ages. I should have guessed because of the surname of it. Do you know what I mean? Fuck me. Oh, I wish I knew, Tony. That's my name account. Ha! I got her to sub. Just seen you were live. Oh, wicked, man. Sweet as a nut. You legend, Tony. Good to have you back on, man. I'm 30 and feel about 80. I'd love to be back in my 20s. Yeah. I'm close to it myself, Gavin, mate. Close to it myself. Even getting out of his chair, do you know what I mean? Like this chair that I sit on, guys, it's a camp chair. It's always like, oh, hello, boys. I'm only joking. No, it's a tent that I take camping, basically. And yeah, so you know what they're like. They dip down, don't they? And I'll tell you what, when I try and get off here to go to the toilet or whatever, or after the stream, I'm struggling to get up, do you know what I mean? Oh, Shane is the granddad. Yeah, not you tonight, Michael, mate. Someone is older than you on here tonight. Shane is Irish, Michael. He's from Ireland, but he's Irish. Shane was, his account was called Irish on it. Remember who I used to call Irish? That's who Shane is, guys. Just for anyone that doesn't know, you know. You know. Nice one, Tony. Welcome back. Yeah. There's a €900,000 price on his head. Fuck me. Oh, I might take it then, guys. You know what I mean. I could do with €900,000. I'm not gonna lie. And then what we do is we arrange it in a ring, in a cage as well, and that way I earn the money off the fight as well. You know what I mean? Bet you like, fuck Tony. He gets mod and fucks off. And thanks, Michael. Glad sees you again, bro. No, man, not at all. Just wondered where you was. Wondered whether you was alright. We were talking about you the other night here and went, what the fuck happened to Tony? Like, and I was like, yeah, like, I ain't seen him in time. I think every man makes grunting, getting out of chairs. Yeah. Mate, I grunt in life in general. My missus says now, when I'm driving, she calls me a miserable old man because I'm awful. When I'm driving, I'm awful. Like, I moan about everything. I literally get in the car, pull off the drive. As I'm driving down the road, I'm like, that cunt's too far over. He should be further over. That cunt's parks out in the road. Do you know what I mean? That cunt's driving too quick down our road. When my boy's older, if he's walking down the road, that cunt could cause a crash. And, you know, like, I'm terrible, seriously. The other day, my missus had to go really quiet in the car because we nearly got writ off by a group of pikeys, 2 trucks worth. So I decided to have a massive row with 2 trucks worth of pikeys and, well, travellers, whatever you want to call them. And yeah, I think my missus just went quiet. And I was like, why'd you go quiet? She was like, because you was going mental. She went and there was like loads of them. I was like, don't give a fuck. They nearly writ us off. And I had Riley in the car. Do you know what I mean? I was like, no fucking way. So yeah, I'm a miserable old bastard that kicks off a lot when I'm out in the car. So, typical, innit, really? No different from any bloke, really, I guess. You too, Tony. Good to see you back. Yeah. Do you watch Babe Station on Sky, Daz? There's a model called Cara Brett who I think is stunning. I don't, mate, actually. But yeah, I've never heard of her. She alright? She alright? Funny enough, I used to work for a Premier Inn, and I used to be the nights manager at Premier Inn. And yeah, when I worked with this lad, there was a young lad that I used to work with on some of the nights, and absolutely funny. Like, we used to put Babe Station on for the music in the restaurant in the back because the restaurant was all shut down. It had a big TV in the bar area, so we'd put it on and have the music on or whatever. And it was so funny the amount of times we nearly got caught with Babe Station on, but because of some of the techno tunes that they play and everything, like, I used to love having a rave to it. Do you know what I mean? Like, we'd either have radio on or Babe Station. And the amount of customers that come down and was like, "Can I have a drink?" Do you know what I mean? It was like, "What's that noise?" And it's like, "Don't worry about it. Just the other side of where they are, there's like a woman on the phone going, I need a wireless keyboard. The mouse typing is no good. Not ideal." Yeah, mate, you got to get yourself wireless. I use wireless, but yeah, I still have to sit here because obviously the webcam in it. I'm just a miserable old bastard, says Gavin. Yeah, I think I am as well, Gavin, mate. Good on you, Daz, for standing up to the travellers. Yeah, man, I personally don't have a problem with travellers because I know a lot of travellers. I've got travellers in like family and things like that. So it's not that, but round here, too many people make a big deal and like are scared of them or whatever. And because they were quite big and looked quite mean, I guess, like my missus was thinking. She was a little bit like, because when I lose it, I really lose it, and yeah, she was a bit like shit. Do you know what I mean? I swear she thought I was going to have a punch up with them all, which never happened. You know what I mean? I didn't want to have a punch up with them because obviously I had me missus and me boy in the car with me. But yeah, fuck them. Try and knock us off the road. Do you know what I mean? I ain't taking that. It don't matter who you are. Bloody Mike fucking Tyson. If he tries to run me off the road with my kids in the car, you know what I mean? He's going to get a tyre wrench around his head, isn't he? Let's face it. Hi, you're mad, Daz, and I'm texting someone else now. Imagine we're through like texting 3-4 birds this month. Haha, you legend. Go on, Tony, my boy. Tony, you player. Yeah, good on you, Tony. Tony, you legend. Yeah, I'm at the bottom, guys, so I'm going to go to the toilet quick. You know what I mean? Give me a couple of minutes. I will be back. Talk amongst yourselves. And I'll be reading the comments anyway, because I always do, because I take my phone with me, so I can read them. I'm back. Yeah, I was reading your comments then, guys. What was a comment? Michael said you should have knocked him out. I would have given it a go, mate. There was a lot of them, so yeah, I would have probably got my head smashed in the end. But I did say to my missus that me and Riley would have took him on. I said Riley would have been getting out. Do you know what I mean? And having a scrap with me as well with them. But yeah, I would have probably come out less fortunate than what they would have. But the first one would have gone down. Put it that way. And yeah, someone else put something else here. Where was it? Shane said, do you get jealous, Daz, if your partner says she thinks another man is handsome? Not really. Obviously, like when it's celebrities and things like that, my missus absolutely loves Channing Tatum. The list is endless, you know what I mean? Like she says about that, but then I'm like that, I'm quite open and I'll say like, oh, she's fit or whatever. But if it's someone that we know or whatever, then she may say someone's good looking or whatever, like, because obviously with her mum and that, like, obviously with all the DJs and everything, like, her mum's always like, oh, he's a good looking bloke and all this, and she might say someone's good looking, which I don't think anything of it, but if my missus was to say someone was fit that we knew or whatever, then yeah, that would give me the arse, because I don't ever say that people close to us are fit, do you know what I mean? Like, you can say that they're good looking, you can think they're good looking, and that's harmless. But I saw Gavin had said something about he's old school, like, and things like that, like, which is pretty much how I am. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you generally aren't happy in your relationship, that's what I mean. To me, my missus is the best looking thing on the planet. Like, don't matter about these celebrities and that. I mean, some of them are good looking and fit and things like that, like females and that. But I wouldn't pick any of them over my missus. You know what I mean? And that's how I feel. So I kind of expect my partner to be like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense? And if they're not, that's where I had problems in the past with like exes and stuff, where the exes would come out with things like that and that. And I used to be like, why would you do that? That's like muggy. That's mugging me off. Which, yeah, I didn't like, to be honest. So if you shake it more than twice as you're playing with it, that's why I put ha ha ha. Yeah, I know that, mate. I know that. Do you know what I mean? But then if you don't shake it more than twice, then you kind of end up pissing your pants, don't you? So I hate clingy. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm old school. If you're in a relationship, and you shouldn't look at other people, and if you're unhappy, then walk away rather than cheat. Yeah, exactly. I like that. I like that saying. You're right, Tony. Rossi says, my motto is, Gavin, you can look, but don't touch. Yeah, like I say, when it comes to, like, you got your blokes on films or whatever that the girls like Brad Pitt and all that, of course they're going to think they're good looking. Do you know what I mean? Like, David Beckham, women melt over him, don't they? And it's like, you can see why they like them, you know what I mean? And there's actresses that I'm like, of course, she's nice and that, but, yeah, I think if it's within the circle, like your mates or whatever, there's a line, and you just don't cross the line. As long as they don't cross the line, I'm not bothered, you know what I mean? But yeah, if I ever felt that they cross the line, then I'd kick off a bit, I think. But then it would just make me think twice about the relationship, you know what I mean? Like, I'd start to think, well, if you want to be like that, then you're not the one for me because of how I am. Like I said, I like to be treated the way I treat a woman, and that's why me and my missus are good, because she's the first woman ever to treat me the way I treat her. Whereas before, I wasn't treated right. In my opinion, you're only getting my side of the story. Obviously, they will have their side of the story as well. But none of my relationships were good up until this one, and this is my final one. If it don't work out with her, do you know what I mean? I ain't getting with another woman. Fuck's sake. I want my name to be gold. It looks smart, says George. Oh, what, like when I type and that? Yeah, I wish some of you guys could have it, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, I think it's just because it's my stream. Maybe you should set up a stream one day, George. I mean, you'll get the crown with the gold name, innit? George, mate, you're up on the board anyway. Is that not good enough, mate? That looks smart. Look, 2 of you are up there. And Butterfly's up there. That's cool, man. You're up there. Thousands of people are seeing your name. It's because you're the top dons. I've been told as well recently, guys, that, because do you know a lot of YouTubers have their little sayings that everyone knows them for? What do any of you guys think my sayings are? I won't tell you what I've been told it is, but just put in the comment section, what is a couple of my sayings that I always say on the stream? What am I known for? Put it that way. Let's see if any of you know, or see if you're the same as what other people think. Walk away, Tony. Women like them aren't worth it. Yeah, man. That's most people's motto, but why would you look if you're happy? Exactly. You know what I mean? If I'm out in town or whatever, I'm not fussed about any other birds around or anything like that. But, you know, like I say, if you're watching a film and there's a good looking actress or whatever on it, then, you know, I'll say it. But I'll say it to my missus the same as she says to me, like, that actor, he's like really good looking. But we don't say it to each other. Like, it's not like, it's like, you know, if her mates come over and they go, oh, did you watch that film? Cool, how good looking did he look in that? And they're like, yeah, and have a conversation. And then, like, me, my brother or my dad or my mates or whatever talk, and it's like, cool, she looked fit in that film, you know what I mean? But it's harmless, you know. Like, even if I met these actresses, it wouldn't mean anything. Like, it's just like that, innit? But in life, yeah, I'm not bothered about anyone else, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's the way it should be. If you're happy, then you're not bothered, are you? Tony says, Gavin, it's nothing being clingy. It's when you get jockeyed with a 4-3 phone calls a day. And at one point you're like, fuck off, yeah, that's annoying. Mark says, good man, Daz, yeah. Michael, man, yeah, you're right, 100%, man. We're happy now, not clingy, but shows she cares, not just too much, yeah. Oh, where was it? I'm exactly the same, Daz. Yeah, I mean, you're pretty similar to me in life anyway, Gavin, aren't you, mate? Like, everything, we seem to, like, be on par with everything. Like, you're one of the ones that from day one, like, we've just clicked, haven't we? Like, there's a few of you that I've clicked with, like, and really good subscribers and that, but like, there's certain ones of you that you just share every single view that I have. I mean, there's a couple of views that we don't, but I know you're very similar to me in general. Gavin, yeah, it's nice to feel wanted, Tony, mate. Yeah, it is, man, it is. That's why I like being in a relationship and not being single, to be honest. We love you, Liverpool. We do. We love you, Liverpool. We do. We love you, Liverpool. We do. Oh, Liverpool, we love you. I've got to try and be quiet. My boy's in bed and my missus chanting a Liverpool tune now. Good for you, Tony. I'm glad you're happy, mate. Yeah, if you get jealous, then at least it shows you still care. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes, like, if the missus got jealous about something, then I would take it, well, she only cares. You know what I mean? Whereas I've been in relationships where no matter what you do or say, sometimes you try and poke to see if they do still care about you, and if they don't care, it's obvious, and you're like, all right, well, this is done then, isn't it? But yeah, I'm not someone that gets jealous about silly things, but if it's something that I consider I wouldn't do to my partner, then that's where it would come into play, if you know what I mean. It's just, I think in life you should treat people how you want to be treated, which is why, like, I believe a lot in karma and things. And like, when I talk to you guys, and a lot of people have said to me, just not even Liverpool related, but through this channel and then through messaging me, inboxes and things like that, that I've helped people. And there's people that I know that I'm friends with in life. And remember I said that I was a manager of a Premier Inn. There's a bloke that's a friend of mine, don't live too far from me, was in a bad accident basically. These people were stealing his tools when he was at work in London, and he tried to jump in front of their vehicle as they were getting away, and they run him off the road. But what happened was he grabbed hold of the vehicle and he was dragged down the road, and then they got really fast, and then he fell off and he shattered both his legs. He was in a wheelchair for both his legs, his hands, and then he ended up in a Premier Inn because he ended up homeless because he couldn't work. He was in a right state and he was at rock bottom, and I mean rock bottom. Like, he was like, I don't see the point in living in that. And I was like, you got to think of your sons and that. And every night, because I said to you guys, like, I used to work hard, and I used to work every single night, I was in there with him and that, and talking to him all night. And you know, I look at him now and how he's turned his life around, and he's doing really well for himself. I feel like I've helped him in life. I've done something, and that's why I am the way I am with you guys as well. Like, if any of you ever want to talk, I'm there, because, you know, we all will need people at some point in our life. And karma, I believe in karma. I believe if you're an arsehole to people, then at some points people are going to be an arsehole to you that you don't want them to be. Do you know what I mean? Like, same in a relationship, innit? Like, treat your missus how you want to be treated, because if you cheat on your missus that you don't care about, one day you will care about a missus, and then she'll cheat on you because you've done it before. Do you get what I'm saying with it, guys? Oh God, no, I won't do a stream. Why, George, mate? Why? You should stream. Remember that lad the other night was like, he wanted Atticus to do a stream, didn't he? He was like, stream, king, stream. How about me, Daz? Will you have my name up there for being a top mod? I will put your name up there for being a top mod, actually, Michael. Do you know what I mean? I will end up putting your name up there, mate. Trust me. Because, yeah, you was my first mod, wouldn't you, mate? So your name will go up there. That's a fair shout, actually. A lot of you guys know about it anyway, but for anyone, if ever I'm doing a stream in a day, obviously I can't read everyone's comments. You've got that super chat option there now, which it comes up all in bold. So you have to donate something, but it will come out to me if you definitely want me to see something, and I can't. But on the other hand, it's just there as a donation thing, and that's what this top subscribers thing is. Butterfly Effect donated, what was it, £5? So massive thank you. George donated, what did you donate, George? £2, wasn't it? For a song request, so George is up there. Rossi won the quiz, so Rossi's up there as well. LSM was up there for a bit because he won the quiz. So it's not just people who donate, I'll be putting people's names up there and that, because, yeah, it's a nice little kind of a shout out in it for you guys as well. I just wanted to give something a bit different. That super chat on all YouTube videos, like on Redman TV and that's there purely for people to donate money to the channel to get their comments read out. But I read all of your comments out as much as I can and reply to them. So it doesn't benefit me. Do you know what I mean? I won't make money that way. So I'm trying to think of ways that I can bring a bit of revenue in, like, for the amount of work that I put in, but by giving you guys something that's worth it, not just reading the comment that I do anyway. You know, it's pointless, isn't it? Let's face it. I haven't noticed you repeat any words, says Shane. Interesting. Has anyone tried a drug in here except sex and love? Oxygen, mate. Oxygen, Rossi. That's all I'm saying, mate. You know, sex, love and oxygen. Alright, my lover. That's not what am I saying, surely. Shane says, I've done most drugs. Yeah. But I can't comment because obviously it's my channel and that, so that probably is your answer anyway, isn't it? Being single means you don't get moaned at or nagged at and you have money in your wallet. Yeah, pretty much. God, Daz, you can't sing, mate. Michael, mate, I know I can't sing, do you know what I mean? And my voice is always terrible on these streams because the sound quality is not great. Anyway, I don't sound like what I do when we listen to it back. Even my missus says I don't sound the way I do on the channel in person. So, yeah, but it's no excuse. I can't sing in general, mate, trust me. But it won't stop me from singing, mate, you know what I mean? Tony, thanks, man. My drinks spilt, knocked my Android, but oh shit, man, be careful with that one. I'm a massive believer in karma, and whatever doesn't kill you will make you stronger. That's another thing that I believe in as well, mate. Yeah, definitely. I don't know, people think I'm stupid in that, but I don't really read books or anything, but books that I do read is like the Book of Body Language, because I'm a big believer in body language and stuff. Like, I used to be a doorman, like I've done all my doorman's course and everything like that, and that got me into body language because you have to learn to read people and that, and I'm quite good at reading people in general, but yeah, love the body language. Love reading stuff about karma and success as well. I read success books like where it tells you like how people that have obviously done it, they've made it to be a millionaire or a billionaire or whatever. I like reading things like that because I like motivational things. You know, like I'm more that of a reader than I am reading like made up stuff, you know, like fiction or whatever it's called. But yeah, I love watching films that's like make believe and things, but when it comes to reading books and that, I love all like the karma books and things, you know. Exactly, Gav, mate, you can't learn from mistakes that you don't make. Exactly. We were talking about it, weren't we, on the stream on one of the videos the other week or the other night or whatever, and I said I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, but I don't regret them. Like, I don't like how I used to be, but I don't regret them because I wouldn't be the person I am today if it wasn't for them mistakes, because you've got to learn from it. People that don't make any mistakes, you know, it's one of the things that recently I was talking to a friend of mine about parenting, and we were having a disagreement because they were saying about you've got to be strict out on your kids, and I said you've got to be to a certain degree, but on the other hand, it don't matter how strict you are on your children, when they hit a certain age, they will make their own path. And I believe if you're too strict on your children, they will rebel because they've never been allowed to do anything. Like if you don't give your kids chocolate, when they get old enough that they're out of sight and someone gives them chocolate, they're going to eat loads of chocolate and be completely hooked on things like that because, you know, obviously you have to have some ground rules and that, but I'm a firm believer in, like, people will always find their own paths in life and you can only guide them, and, you know, like, it's just, I don't know, it's just all linked. Like, you have to learn from your mistakes, and that way now, my mistakes that I made, I can try and teach Riley, and if I have any other children, like, I can tell them, look, I made these mistakes, but I learnt from it as well. But you can only tell them, like, you can only try and guide them the best you can, you know, like, my dad did a lot of stuff back in his days, and then my dad became a fireman, like, because he wanted to give back to society and back to, like, the world, because my dad said, like, all the bad that he'd done in his life, by being a fireman and saving lives, he wanted to kind of make good with God or the higher being or whatever you believe in. Dad said because, like, it just for his peace of mind, do you know what I mean? And, you know, because of the way my dad was like with things like that, that's why I am the way I am. How awful about your mate, Dad's fair play to you for being there for him. Yeah, mate, honestly, that bloke went through hell, and I feel really proud that I've helped him through it, which I don't know whether he feels like that. I know at the time he obviously liked that we were talking all the time and everything and that, but yeah, like, he's doing so well for himself now, and yeah, I feel like I've achieved something with that, if you know what I mean. And there's loads of stuff that I've done and things, but that's one of my more things that I'm proud of. Are you religious, Daz, and do you believe in the afterlife? I'm a little bit torn, Shane, mate. I am religious, right? You know what I mean? I am religious because there's been people that I've lost that are close to me that haven't been religious, but then when they get up to like on their deathbed and things, they've turned to religion and they found comfort in it. So I do believe, put it this way, there's been times that I've prayed, like I prayed when my missus was about to give birth to Riley. I said a prayer because I believe that if there is something out there, then it doesn't hurt, does it? If there's not anything out there, then it doesn't hurt to say your prayers, you know, and keep them to yourselves. But I pray for things like my missus to be okay and my son's birth to go well. And I've said a prayer that, like, my son, anything bad that could be heading for my son, I prayed that it would happen to me instead of him, if you know what I mean. Like, I wish to take that on in life. So, yeah, like, I would say that I'm religious. I'm not the sort that goes to church or anything like that all the time. Because of losing people and then the burials and out of church, actually, I really don't like church. Like, it's not that it scares me, but it just brings back bad memories. You know what I mean? I try and avoid graveyards and things like that, like, because of losing people. But yeah, with the afterlife thing, let me put my view across without sounding morbid, but my view on it is, how can you go from being like this, where you're constantly thinking throughout the day, you're doing stuff, you're talking, you've got a life, to literally nothing? I don't see how you can just go to that. But on the other hand, I look at it, before I was born, I wasn't aware of anything that was going on. I didn't ever see my mum and dad when they was young or whatever, or I wasn't around. I don't have any recollection of that, and it's because it was before my birth. So once I pass on, what I generally believe in is reincarnation more than anything. I think as soon as you pass away, someone is born and you become that person. Like, for me, which I don't really say in front of my missus or whatever, but my son being born, not long before my son was born, my missus' stepdad passed away. So I believe in a reincarnation. I don't know, it's just my belief. So I'm not someone that pushes my beliefs on anyone, and I do listen to everyone's beliefs and views and stuff, but yeah, I'm torn with different things. I don't believe in, like, the stories and things like that, you know what I mean? Because I believe some of the stories of, like, Jesus and things like that, I don't know what to say on that, and I don't like upsetting people, but, you know, maybe he was just a really good magician or whatever. Maybe it's like a Chinese whispers, isn't it, or something. I don't know. There's obviously stuff that has gone on in the past that we can't explain, and I feel that there's a higher being that you can't explain. So to me, I'm never going to say there isn't, and I won't say there is until I meet it or until I get there myself, you know. So we'll talk about it in the afterlife, shall we, guys? Or in our next life. In my next life, I will still be a Liverpool supporter, and no doubt I'll make a Liverpool channel. Are you religious? Any of you guys religious? Michael Dunn, thanks, Daz. You're welcome, mate. Rossi, I would like to sacrifice my place to Michael. He's 2 mods, so he deserves it. Okay, it's okay, Daz. It's okay, Daz, with you. Hang on, then. Hang on. Michael wants to go on, so... Here you go, Michael, for being such a don, mate. Yeah. Michael's up on the stream now, guys. There you go, Michael, my friend. Hope that's alright, buddy. Got you up there for being such a top mod. For being me first mod, wouldn't you? Gavin was second. Is it okay with you? Oh, right, there you go. I've done it anyway, Rossi, mate. Sorry, mate. I've just read it. I'm the same. I believe in karma. That one who leaded me on for months, don't get me wrong. I haven't done right all the time. I do fuck people off when they get too much. You get what I'm saying, everyone? Yeah, mate, yeah. Gavin, mate, that is very kind of you, mate. You're a legend. He's very kind. Just because you can't sing it doesn't mean you won't sing, lol. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly, Gavin. I do sing a few times on these streams, and my missus always says she don't know how I don't get embarrassed because some of the things I do on my live streams and that. Oh, and by the way, I was saying about my sayings. A lot of people are saying recently, guys, that me saying you're a legend. Apparently, during my matches, the live stream, I'm always like, you're a legend. Welcome to the stream. You're a legend for joining me. It apparently, like, do you know, like Justin Bieber's fans are like believers. It's now, I have legends. And I was like the League of Legends. Do you know what I mean? Like, so that's already been took. But so you're all legends now. Anyone that's an on the bench subscriber and a follower, you're all legends. Where was that? I think Gavin deserves mod. He's a regular. He's been on this more than me. Not been on for long anymore. Yeah, well, actually, I need to have a look at the mod situation because I've had a few messages recently saying that the mods are starting to piss people off. Certain mods and that, but I ain't got a problem with any of my mods. I think they'll do a good job on that, but I've got a hell of a lot of mods at the moment, and yeah, I may have to cut down on my mods, to be honest. And like anyone that is a mod as well, like the other day, Michael apologised and he knew what he'd done, but obviously Michael only had the best thoughts in mind. He deleted someone called Matt that's been on the channel for ages because he thought Matt was saying that my stream was shit, so he banned him. But actually Matt was saying the stream that he was watching a game was shit. So yeah, so now we're agreed, didn't we, Michael, that before you ban someone, you let me know in advance. Anyone that bans anyone, just say to me why you think they should be banned. And yeah, then I'll say, yeah, ban them if I agree or whatever. But we just investigate the situation. Don't get me wrong, if someone comes on there like a Mank or whatever, going, Man United's the best in the world, Liverpool shit, you're all cunts, ban. And it, like, simple as that. But yeah, if it's other things, then just talk to me about it, you know. And all this timing out stuff's got to stop as well. Unless it warrants it, you know what I mean? And yeah, people are getting upset because they're like, I'm being timed down, I'm not really saying anything, and I'm like, okay, well, we see, you know, I said I'll review it and I'll try and put something in place. I don't know what else to say really on it, but what time is the match on Wednesday? 7:40, I think it's 7:45. I could be wrong without looking it up, but I swear when I looked at it, I think it was 7:45. Michael says, fair play, Tony, you'll never walk alone. Yeah, Gavin, 7:45 kickoff, Michael. Yeah, there you go. So Gavin knows as well. Gavin's well clued up on it. So, yeah, 7:45. Is there a nationality that you've met, Daz, that you don't like? Maybe Israelis or South Africans? Not in particular, mate, to be fair. No. I wouldn't say it's a nationality that I don't like, because I think that it's not nationalities in general. I know there's stereotypes and that, but I've met a lot of different nationalities and that in my lines of work and that in the past, and I find that every nation or nationality or whatever, however you want to put it, has good and bad people, same as England, and you know what I mean, like, so I don't generally look at like a nationality like that, but yeah, I'd say where I'm from, like the area that I live in, they're miserable, like really quite miserable. Like a lot of people and that are like rude and miserable here, whereas you go like up north or whatever, and a lot of people are actually quite friendly compared to what they are down here. So yeah, I don't know, like not everyone. Again, I'm not judging everyone on it, because there's a lot of nice people where I live and that. But what I mean is, on the whole, there's places that I've been or whatever, and like they're rude more than what they are. But it could be a culture thing as well. Some people come across rude, and it's just the way they are. It's the way their culture is, isn't it? You know. But yeah, I don't particularly have a problem with any nationality really. Anyone else? Anyone else got any problems? What's everyone's predictions? Mine's 2-0 and we will snatch it. Clean sheet 2. Rossi says 4-0. 3-1 LFC win. I think it's going to be 4-0. I think maybe 4-0. I think you've got to look at how we're playing recently. Like, we are keeping clean sheets. That last game shouldn't have been a fucking penalty. So we would have had another clean sheet. So that would have been on the bounce clean sheets. So I'm saying that really we should have far too much for Spartak. But it's Europe and Liverpool never do anything easy. So it's possible that it's a closer game. But I think it's a big game and I think we're going to come out blazing. So I'm going to go with a 4-0 for me, mate. So you should feel proud, Daz. That was a generous thing you did. Oh, thank you, Michael, mate. Thank you. George, 5-2 win. That's not a bad shout as well. Easily could score 5 goals against them. Top 4 is a must game. I see us 3rd or 4th. Want us to win the Prem, but I see us getting that realistically. Yeah, top 4 is definitely a must, mate. I keep saying it at the moment. Liverpool need to consistently finish in them top 4 spots every year to be classed as one of the top teams getting in the Premier League. I felt like we've kind of just fell off the picking order for a while now, and we need to start getting back up there, because Liverpool's the best fucking club in the world, isn't it? And I want us to get back there. The way I'm looking at it, Tony, at the moment, what I keep saying is Liverpool should be a bully of a football team, and they should be bullying the lesser teams in the league and in the Champions League and the cup games and that. And for too long we haven't, which back in the olden days we did. We just bullied them. If we played anyone, we could fucking bully them. Do you know what I mean? And I want to see that come back. Not that I agree with bullying in general. I just mean Liverpool's a big, powerful club. They need to start fucking acting like it, innit? So I'd say 4-0 on Wednesday, says Michael. Yeah, I think it's going to be around that, innit? I'm an atheist, but I believe that everything happens for a reason. I believe in life after death. Yeah, my missus is an atheist as well, Gavin. She's like that, mate. She just doesn't really think about it too much, you know what I mean? But I think since she's been with me, like, I think I helped her kind of get over, like, losing her stepdad and things like that, because I said, because of my views and the way I talk about things and that, I think it might have helped her, but she's an atheist and that. But yeah, loads of people are different, and everyone's got their own views and that. And do you know what really pisses me off, guys? I personally don't care what anyone else's religion is. I don't care what they believe in, because it's each their own, isn't it? Like, if you want to believe in something, fair play to you. Because I don't like it when people try and tell me I'm wrong or whatever. So I don't like it when people get in arguments over religion. But if you look at it, religion is the devil. Because religion is actually one of the main reasons why there's been all these wars. And so many people have died because of religion and arguments and that in the world. Like, it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. I'm literally so laid back when it comes to all that. I'm like, if you believe in that, man, that's cool. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm glad you believe in something. If you don't believe in anything, cool, man. No, I'll wish you all the best with it, you know what I mean? Moscow, says Gavin. Michael says Moscow. Oh, what? People that you don't... Oh, hang on, who are we playing? Moscow or Maribor? Oh, right, I get it. I thought you guys was answering that question about what nationality, and you're all saying Moscow, and I was like, oh, God. You guys have all been to Moscow and had problems with them. Not that that's a nationality, but yeah. To be honest, that makes sense, Daz. Yeah. Good magician. Oh, God, I'm well far behind. Yeah, George put a good magician. So that was obviously what I was saying about Jesus. Whatever, wasn't it? Too bad, but we will get the win, yeah. I definitely believe there is something out there. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what it is, because I don't think anyone knows what it is, but, you know, one day we're all going to find out, aren't we? So I just hope that it's lovely and it's nice and it's full of Liverpool supporters and no Manx. Simple as that. I think that makes sense, Daz. It's like when deja vu happens. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, reincarnation and that, like, I strongly believe in it, because I get weird things. Like, I love history, but I love certain parts of history and things, so I feel like maybe the reason I'm so interested in certain things is because I had something to do with it in a past life. But, you know, I could be fucking wrong with it, couldn't I? Like, I have no idea. I'll be a mod, says Matt Davis. Oh, what, an Arsenal supporter being a mod? I don't think so, Matt. Like, you know what I mean? I know you live just round the corner and that, but I've got to cut down on me mods, guys. Cool, mate. Thanks, Daz and Gavin. You are legends. You're welcome, mate. You too, Michael. You should check out Alan Watts' videos on YouTube. He was a Buddhist philosopher from England whose videos are very inspirational to me. I might check that out, actually. My dad keeps trying to get me to look at all the Buddhism and things like that, because my dad said, actually, they're the most peaceful people on the planet because of their beliefs. And, yeah, my dad's looked into a lot of it, and it sounds very fucking interesting, to be honest. Like, thanks a lot, Gavin, mate. Anyone that likes Kane, ban. Says Matt. Yeah, I know you would and all, wouldn't you? I like Kane, you know what I mean? But I know you hate him. But would you still hate him if he went to Liverpool, though? What if he signs for Liverpool? Because I'll take him at Liverpool. Because I think he's one of the best strikers in the league. Yes, I will let you know, Daz. Okay, Michael, mate, you legend. I'm never going to Pizza Hut again. They are working with a scum rag. Yeah, fuck them off. Fuck them off, innit? Who would be a good sponsor for my channel, guys? Who do you think would suit sponsoring my channel? Did you make them LFC edits yourself? I want one done, and I hope I keep mod just being busy. Finally, happy with someone on my level, you know, it's nice. Did you make them LFC edits yourself? What LFC edits, mate? Anything you see on my channel, I've made myself, mate. But what LFC edits are you on about there, buddy? Rossi, I always try to keep my language down on the early streams, but sometimes it does just slip out. So if it does, I apologise. Don't apologise, Rossi. Seriously. This is the thing that the mods do just say to people, oh, watch your language or whatever. But a lot of people are messaging me going, mate, like, it's a football channel. Do you know what I mean? Kids shouldn't be watching it and that. And I'm like, look, I get both sides. All I'm saying is, if we can all just try and keep it in our head that before like 10 o'clock or whatever at night, there will be kids that watch it. So if you could just try and think before you put something, because what it is I need to think as well. Because I often just read the comments. I don't read them and then I say it or whatever. I don't pick and choose my comments. I'll read it, but I'll read it out. So yeah, I noticed when people were saying a lot of swear words, it ended up making me swear a lot on the streams. And but yeah, like, it still is a football channel and people can still swear. All I don't like is when people start putting, see you next Tuesday this, see you next Tuesday that, oh, effing, see you next Tuesday, just constantly, do you know what I mean? And I don't like it when people are calling each other it as well, because it's like, come on, guys. I do these streams now to cheer everyone up and to have a good time and a good laugh. But when people start arguing now, I'm like, just don't comment to each other. It's simple as that. It's as easy as that, you know. That's why I ended my stream the other night, because it just got too much. And I was like, I'm not enjoying myself now. And if I'm not enjoying myself, then you guys won't enjoy yourself, you know. Is there anything you wish you knew in general and wish it never happened? You'll never walk alone. Oh, what, me? Is there anything you wish you knew in general and wish it never happened? I don't get it, Tony. Rephrase it, mate. Because I'm a little bit confused by the question. And then I'll answer it, mate. Again, I apologise for banning Matt by mistake. It will never happen again. Michael? It's totally fine, Matt. I was just saying that in general. Like, I was just using that because obviously it was something that, yeah, I've noticed that when I do my match live streams, that there's been people that have been banned or whatever that have been subscribers for a long time, and they've messaged me on another account going, I've been banned, yeah, I've been one of your subscribers since like 69 or something stupid like that. Do you know what I mean? They're like, so now I'm going to unsubscribe from my other account or whatever, but I just wanted to let you know. And I'm like, it wasn't even me. I didn't even see your comments, so I don't even know. So it just in general, like, if people can speak to me before banning someone, then that's cool. There are exceptions. So if anyone's being really racist on there, I want you to ban them straight away. Don't matter who it is, because I won't stand for racism. Anything like that in general, you know what I mean? But then make sure you make me aware that you've done it because of that reason, so that I can investigate itself. Because, you know, like, there's certain things in there that will get banned straight away. Shane says, do you feel a bit weird as if you know a Liverpool and United fan and you prefer the United fan as a person? I feel uneasy when it happens at work or whatever. Yeah, I've got to admit, I've got a lot of my good mates and that don't support Liverpool because of obviously like where I'm from and that. A lot of them are Chelsea. There's Spurs in there, Arsenal. You know, there's a couple of Man United. So I don't have a lot of Man United supporters as friends, but my missus' family has a few Man United supporters and that. So obviously I'll get on with them and speak to them and that. And actually, it's quite good because we often have good banter about it, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I generally, before this channel, I didn't know a lot of Liverpool supporters, if I'm honest with you, because, like I say, where I'm from, I was like, growing up and being at school, I was like the only Liverpool supporter. I got stick all the time. And you know what Liverpool have been like throughout the years. We haven't been like the best, have we? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, the amount of stick that I got for being a Liverpool supporter. And then when I went up to Liverpool and that, they gave me stick because I wasn't a Scout or from up there, you know. So, yeah, I've always took stick over being a Liverpool fan and that. But I like, it doesn't bother me who anyone supports. Like, you know, like Matt that's on this. He's a good lad. I've known Matt and that for a while, like through the games and stuff. And, yeah, he's an Arsenal supporter. But he comes on here and he doesn't give any shit, does he? Like, he talks along with us and that, and he's a good lad. So, it doesn't bother me who anyone supports, but yeah, in general, I don't know a lot of Liverpool supporters. It's mainly my family and you guys, you know what I mean? No need to apologise, Rossi, mate. Yeah, exactly. The language after 10 is cool, but before effing and blinding in the daytime streams is wrong. Yeah, that's what we tried to cut out, innit, Gavin, mate? Like, you mods are pretty good. Like, I notice when people start swearing and that you mods do go like, oh, watch your language or whatever. But it's annoying when people like say, oh, I'll fucking swear on here if I want or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, or I'll unsubscribe or whatever. Because I'm like, on a serious note, if you can't just watch what you're saying just for a comment or whatever, like, it's a bit annoying. I'm starting to get annoyed. I'll be honest, I'm starting to get annoyed with people threatening to unsubscribe from my channel because I'm starting to get to the way of thinking of, if you're going to threaten me to unsubscribe, then you're not a proper subscriber, because I personally feel I don't do anything wrong to anyone on my channel. I'm nice to anyone. I'm polite to everyone that's polite to me. If I do something wrong and I notice it, then I apologise. It was only the other day I felt like when I watched back my stream, I felt like I was rude to one of the lads. So I actually messaged him and apologised, and he accepted my apology. But yeah, like, it's starting to bug me when people threaten to unsubscribe, and I just feel like, well, if you want to unsubscribe, because on a serious note, like, this channel will gain, I do lose subscribers every day as much as gain them, but this channel will gain subscribers, and I am actually at the point where even if I didn't get one more sub, but I kept all you good lot, I'm happy with that. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, there's a few people that I've got my eye on, guys, put it that way, and they do get on my nerves a bit as well, and they will be getting a message off me at some point if they carry on certain things. Don't worry about it. Everyone does it, not to worry. Yeah, I'm with you, Daz. We will win 4-0. Yeah. Just woke up, says Henman. Mate, what Really? Where have you? Is it night time for you? Is it? And you just woke up from being in bed. But welcome to the stream tonight again, mate. How are you, buddy? Michael says hi. Rossi, hi. Rossi's put helmet. Hi, helmet. How are you? Oh, man. Auto predict can be a bitch, can't it, guys? Let's face it. George, alright, Hement, mate. That Hement, welcome to the stream, mate. Your level close chain. I've travelled a lot and must say people from Israel are my least favourite. Oh, really? See, I haven't really met anyone from Israel, mate. I think that's probably why I haven't met every single nationality or whatever. And there might be some, but from personal experience, I haven't had any issues with a nationality as such, Like in some of my lines of work and that, I've worked with a lot of different nationalities and everything, and I always seem to get on with them. But you always get the arseholes, don't you? Like I've done warehouse working out. I've worked in warehouses and things in my life as well. And when you work in here and you've got like loads of people that they speak all in their language and they look at you funny and everything, and I think, you know what I mean? Like we're working in England, speak in the language that I understand. Don't just speak in your language and then be abusive to me, because I don't like that, because I don't do that to them, you know what I mean? But then that's my fault, because I don't... some of these different cultures, they speak 3 or 4 different languages or whatever, don't they? Whereas I don't, so really maybe I should be cleverer and speak different languages as well, shouldn't I? But yeah, I just don't. I'd love to speak more languages, to be honest. But yeah, in general, mate, there's not a nationality that I have an issue with. It's just every nationality's got its arseholes and it's got its diamonds in it, you know what I mean? And luckily for me, I meet more of the diamonds, I would say. Greens from Mauritius, I'm fine, mate. Michael, thanks for asking. Oh yeah, you're Mauritius, aren't you, mate? You're so lucky. You're so lucky, man. I'd love to. I ain't been to Mauritius, but I'd love to go to Mauritius. Ooh. It's jumped. Oh, where was it? Oh, bam, Manx Daz. Yes, mate. No Arsenal mods, says Michael. Hi, Daz. Hello, Sean, mate. Hi, boys. How you all doing? You alright, Sean? Just noticed you've joined the stream, mate. How are you, buddy? I'm a bit behind tonight, Sean, mate. Because I'm just waffling on tonight. It's a laid-back one, isn't it, Hey, Sean, how are you? Shane says, an atheist believes when you die, that's it. There's no afterlife. For the match on Wednesday, we will win 3-0. Good prediction there, my friend. Good prediction. I'm not too bad, Sean. Shit. Mane, Kane and Salah. Yeah, can you imagine? No one would stop that attack, would they? I wouldn't mind him as much, says Matt. Yeah, I thought you wouldn't, mate. It's only the Arsenal Spurs thing, isn't it? Thanks for the live stream on the bench. You are doing a great job. Thank you very much, mate, for saying that. And you're very much welcome, mate. You're always welcome on my streams, buddy. You all are. And get your views and get your points across as well. I like to hear your point on some of the things. Hi, Michael and Gavin. Doing good, boys. At work right now. How are you boys doing? Oh, yeah. See, it's the opposite side of the world from me, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's his morning and that. Salam, Mane, Suarez. Yeah, that's what I'd love to see more than anything. I keep saying I'd take Suarez back. Not too bad, Sean. Like your profile pic channel. I want one done, but I want my name under it. Could you try to do that? What, you like my channel art is what you're saying? Yeah, I made every single bit of it, mate. It depends what you want, mate, to be honest, because it depends if I've got the time as well. Do you know what I mean, Tony? Like, I'm not lying, mate. I'm fucking busy, And any spare time I got, I put into this channel. So, what do you work as, Sean, mate? I'm good, bro. Thanks for asking. Thanks, Emma, for your kind words. I'm glad you're enjoying the streams. Thanks, you guys. You lads are making the stream interesting. Yeah, they always do, mate. They always do. Streams wouldn't be half as good without these lads, Like, wish you knew before something bad happened. Oh, right, yeah. Loads of things, mate. Loads of things. But everything happens for a reason. As horrible as some things are, mate, I am a real believer in it. Like, put it this way. This is how strong my views are, that everything will happen for a reason. I lost my uncle a few years ago, right? And I was really close with him. And it's the closest person that I've ever lost to me, right? And, this is how strong my views are, is that I believe strongly that the reason my uncle passed away with his heart the way he did was because then, since then, they found out that there's a certain heart condition in my family, and I believe that he passed away so that others could survive more in the family, like his sons, and like there's others, like my dad's got it and everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, by him passing away, now loads of people are aware of this, condition, which they wasn't before, and more could have died or even younger. So yeah, as sad as that is, it kind of helps me get through things and that with the way I believe in things like that. So yeah, there's loads of things that I wish I could change, because of course I don't wish bad on anyone and things that have happened and that, but on a serious note though, everything does happen for a reason. It's life, man. We've just got to get on with it. We've got to dust ourselves down when something bad happens and just make the best of your life, you know. We all get bad things happen, but it can always be worse. There's always people out there that are worse off than you. And also, you know, another bit of advice is, if you're in a really low place and that, you've got it will get better, but only you can make it better. But honestly, it will get better. It's a one of them sayings that when you feel low and people go, oh, it'll be alright, everything will get better, you think, nah, fucking won't. I've been there myself. But it always does get better, but you've got to be the one to make that decision. And you will be stronger once you come out of it, you know. Like, I've been really low and everything in my life, and especially before Riley was born, and now I've got Riley in that ear, and I thought, like, at one point I was so low, I thought my life was just shit. And then, you know, like, I've turned a corner. Got a son, happy. Don't get me wrong, I still get depressed. I'm on medication for depression, and I think a lot of people should speak more about depression, because I feel that everyone's a little bit too bottled up about it. But yeah, I still am. I do suffer on and off of things like that, but you've got to make do with what you've got, and you've got to make the most of the people that you care about as well, because you never know what's around the corner. And that's simple, mate, isn't it? You know, you're easy to talk to, Daz. You'd make a good social worker or counsellor. Thank you, Shane, man. Thank you. I've done work for charity and that, like talking with people and things like that, helping people through things and that. And I personally think that maybe I missed a bit of a calling with certain things in life and that. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm glad that you think I'm easy to talk to. A lot of people close to me seem to feel like they can open up to me. I get told all the dirty little secrets I do, which is quite funny. But yeah, no, just simply because I think people just open up to me. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about me. I can talk for Britain, put it that way. So I never sit there quiet. Do you know what I mean? Even on my live streams, you notice I don't ever shut up. You know, like people go to me, fucking hell, you don't breathe. And I'm like, yeah, but it's entertaining, isn't it? You know? Well, no, I will ask first, as I too have zero tolerance for racism, and I will ban people who are racist. I know, Michael, I know, mate, I know you will. I'm actually schooling, but for the next 3 months I'll be interning at a hospital as a medical social worker. Yes, boy, get in, Sean. You legend, mate. Love it. Love it. That's well worth it, mate. Doesn't have to be all Liverpool. My cousin supports Spurs. We can both talk LFC and Spurs. It's good, yeah. Fortunately, my mother is a mank. She's a mank to piss her off her dad, who got me into LFC. Oh, that's quality, man. That is quality. Love it. Had a shave. Hashtag babyface. I look 15. Mate, when I get rid of the beard, I have a baby face still, and I look a lot younger. It's funny, actually. Me and my missus have got this thing that we say, that if I wear my cap and I shave, like, if I get the ump with someone, like I was saying earlier, if we're in the car or whatever, and I tell someone, like, fuck off or whatever, they're shouting at me and that 'cause they think I'm a young lad because I look quite young. And then, but if I've got a big beard, like, I've had a beard down here before and that, if I've got a big beard, and I've got like this cap on or whatever, like, my missus, like, people look at you, take one look at you, and they're like, oh, and they look away. Like, so I'm like, shit. So I think I look a bit more older and manly, do you know what I mean? A little bit more like, who's boss, mate? I'm the alpha. You know what I mean? Especially when I've shaved my hair off before as well. Not long ago, actually. Shaved my hair off, and so I was a skinhead, and yeah, people look away, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's because of how ugly I am, I'll put it that way. It doesn't have to... oh, I saw that one, didn't I? I really like England, and of course, Liverpool Football Club. You'll never walk alone. Yeah, man, glad to hear it, buddy. Yeah, same here, mate. No problem, man. Hope you enjoy the stream. Yeah, Daz, let them unsubscribe. They are not true subs. They are pissing me off too. Exactly, Michael, exactly. Heyman, I love Liverpool to bits. I am a lifelong Liverpool supporter. Good, man. That's what we like to hear. I'm from Mauritius. It is daytime. It is 6 AM here. Wow. It's pretty much coming up 2 o'clock in the morning here, so yeah, good that you could join us, though, man. I love this. This is why some streams like doing a day don't get out to all my subs, because I've got subscribers all around the world. It's amazing. Shane, heading to bed now, Daz. Thanks for the chat, and thanks to the other subscribers for the company. You'll never walk alone. Never walk alone, Shane, mate. Thank you for joining me tonight. You take care, buddy. Always a pleasure having you on one of my streams and getting your views. And you always ask me good questions, Shane, you do. You keep me on my toes, and I like it. Am I the only person who is a big kid when it comes to Christmas? No. I love Christmas, mate. Recently it hasn't been as good for me, but yeah, I'm a big kid as well, mate. You know what I mean? Can't wait to see what Santa's got me in the morning. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. I'm well far behind. Night Shane, take care. Yeah, so that take care. Grandad Shane, yeah. When are you trying to go to sleep on the bench? When are you going to go to sleep on the bench? Not long from now, mate. I'm going to have to shut it down. I've been streaming for nearly 3 hours again. So I will have to get my head down soon. But I'll speak for another 15, 20 minutes or whatever. But yeah, I need to soon because I've got a lot to do tomorrow. Mrs. already like, oh, can we do this? What are we doing tomorrow? What's your plans for tomorrow? Was the question earlier. And I was like, why? I mean, there's things I've got to do, but I agree. Talk the country's language, so can't be sneaky bitch talking and don't know what they say. Yeah, my dad was a Liverpool supporter and a proud Liverpool fans. Yeah, same here, mate. My dad was Liverpool. That's why I got into Liverpool, because my family's Liverpool. If you have the time, I'd appreciate it. If not, but no bother. I'll get you busy. You never walk alone. Yeah, man. It's not that hard to make them, Tony, mate. Or you can go on a thing called Fiverr. Go on Fiverr.com or whatever it is, or the app Fiverr, and someone will create one for you for a $5 if you've got a bit of time or whatever. Got a bit of money aside. Just let them know what you want and let them do it. There's a lot of professionals on there and that, but I make all my own channel art and that because I'm into graphics and doing all that anyway. So yeah, I don't particularly want to pay someone to do something that I can do myself. It's just if I got time to do it, which, you know, that's why often this channel takes a lot longer. I've kind of got to a point where I like my graphics now, like my thumbnails and that. You've probably seen I've got the red box around the outside, my logo down in the bottom corner with a white corner, you know, and then it's got the same background all the time, but I have to change what's in the middle all the time. So it still takes me a bit of time each time, but I've kind of hit the graphics that I like, you know, so all the main part is out of the way, like getting a logo that I liked and that, and how the pictures look on the channel and everything. I'm happy with it at the moment. I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to that though, so there's still things that I would change about, and I will at some point, but I just need to chill with it a bit at the moment and let the channel just tick over in it the way it is. Cool, sure, mate. I hope it all goes good for you, man. Shane, see you, mate. Yeah. What's up, guys? What's up, Anto, mate? Welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you tonight, buddy? Glad to have you on board tonight. Yeah, man, I lost my dad long ago and I kept the tradition going. A die-hard Liverpool fan. Love that anthem, you never walk alone. I hope Liverpool win the Premier League. I like that, man. I like that. That's really good. That's really humble. It's really nice, man. Yeah, love the anthem. You'll Never Walk Alone is like the best anthem in the world, isn't it? And yeah, we need to win that Premier League, don't we, as well? How are you, Anto? Hey, Anto, welcome to the stream. Anto, I'm good, George. What about you, lad? You Never Walk Alone, and thanks. How are you, Michael? What's the plans for Christmas? Anyone buzzing for new clothes, new games? The lot? Mate, I'm buzzing for Christmas because I can't wait to like celebrate it with my family and that, but I'm not getting anything new for Christmas this year. All of our money is literally going on my son, because I've got a 1-year-old, so he's being sport rotten, and me and the missus are taking a back seat this time. Got to be done, innit? You know what I mean? Liverpool fans around the world. I blame myself for my brother's death. He took his own life from depression. I know, Michael, you said before, and I feel sorry for you, man. Michael, the thing is, though, is everyone does blame themselves for that, and you've got to find a reason why you blame yourself for it, and then you've got to face it, and that's how you will get through that, mate, which you're obviously getting through it yourself, of course, but what I'm saying is, if I've got any advice for someone, because I've spoke to people before that blame themselves for certain deaths and that, and I've been the same over things as well, but what I'm saying is, if you feel a blame, it's not actually blame and guilt, because a lot of people feel guilty when they lose someone, because you always think, oh, I wish I did more with them, I wish I did this and everything like that. But you've got to stop feeling guilt and feeling blame, and start to realise that it's not that, it's just you're missing them. And then you've got to think about the good times, you know, and that's the only way I find I get through it. It's my way, if you know what I mean. But I do get why you feel like that, because I feel like that with things and that. But what I say, like, I know someone, it was a while ago now, but they said to me they blame themselves for someone close to them's death, and I said, did you kill them? And they said no, and I said, well, why'd you blame yourself then? Put it that way. You didn't murder them, you didn't kill them, so why'd you blame yourself? It's not your fault. It's nature, mate, and it's horrible, but that's life. It will happen to all of us, and the one thing you need to think about is, would your brother want you to feel sad and to blame yourself for it? I don't think he would, Michael. I don't know him, but personally I don't think he would, mate, would he? Liverpool fans around the world, we are family. Love you all, lads. Love you too, my friends. Yes, exactly. It's lucky that I joined the live stream on the bench. It's lucky for me, lads, and a good thank you. Yeah, I'm well happy that you joined me, my friend. It's normal to blame yourself, mate, but there's nothing you could have done, as depression is horrible and it's not treated properly. I suffer from depression myself. It's a bitch. Yeah, same here, Gavin. Same here, mate. To be honest with you, I think a lot of people do suffer with depression these days, but they don't know it. You know, is that fair to say? I'm proud to be an Irish Pool fan. I'm proud to be a Pool fan in general, innit? Always here for you, Michael. And for everyone else, yeah, same here, mate, same here. On the bench, I would appreciate if you guys give some shirt giveaways. I can't afford it, mate, to be honest. Can't afford it. I'm doing a giveaway at the moment, which is a Mohamed Salah one. I did 2 home kit giveaways at the beginning of the thing, but it's expensive, mate, and I'm not made of money, and it's Christmas, isn't it? So I know, Gavin, I too suffer from depression. It's awful. I'm good, Des, man. Glad to hear it, buddy. We will win the Premier League in a few years. I reckon the defence will be fixed by then. Yeah, exactly. Jurgen Klopp, in or out? In, mate, in. He's got to be in, do you know what I mean? Once he's got the spine to the team that he wants, he'll win things with us, you know. I'm a proud Mauritius Liverpool fan. I love Liverpool. I love England. Yeah, my favourite players right now is Mane and Salah. Yeah, I think a lot of people agree with you there, man. Seriously. Thanks, Daz. You're a legend. You're welcome, Michael. Always here for you, mate. Anytime at all, mate. Yeah, him and Mane and Salah are on fire. Yeah, no, he wouldn't, Daz. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Yeah, my friend has told me he has it and doesn't know why always going to be there for him. But it's hard to understand because, one, he seems grand, never goes on like that. Yeah. I know what you mean. I know what you mean, mate. It's horrible. It is horrible, but any of you always know where I am. You always know all you have to do is, if anyone's got me on Facebook, Twitter or whatever, you can DM me, like inbox me, so it's a private message so no one else can read it, and I'm there if you want to talk. You know, sometimes, I know you guys feel like you know me, but sometimes it's easier to talk to someone that's not around you all the time and like close, if you know what I mean. I find that anyway. So yeah, you may want to get things off your chest, and you can always message me. And if you haven't got me on there, you can always add me on there, or drop a comment on one of my videos and we'll find a way that we can link up in it, let's face it. Rossi says, yeah, I also suffer from depression too and have tried any of my life, and I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, but if anyone ever feels down, we're all here for you. Hashtag LFC family. Exactly, Rossi, mate, exactly. Yeah, loads of people are like it, do you know what I mean? And people need to talk about it more, you know, like I'm very open about my problems. You guys don't know half of my problems or whatever, because it's not just me, if you know what I mean, it's involved in it. It's other people that they may not appreciate me talking about it, but yeah, I'm always here for anyone that wants to talk. You know I am, guys. You know I am. Like I say, it's a Liverpool channel that's got us together, but it doesn't always have to be Liverpool. It can be anything, and I consider you all my friends. You know what I mean? Like we talk daily, so you're my mates, isn't it? Simple as that, and I'll be there for every single one of you. You know what I mean? And you'll fucking be there for me as well if I need it, innit? Do you know what I mean? You watch, everyone will be like, you'll all message me and be like, Daz, I need to chat. I'll be like, okay, mate. And I'll go, I need to talk. And you'll be like, sorry, mate, I'm busy. I've got to go. Like, oh, Gavin, any awful, I'm here for you too. Yeah, thanks, Gavin. We are all LFC family. And so Logic is a man. He talks about depression in his song. So much respect to him. Yeah, just sub 2, man. Oh, good man. Thank you for the subscription, my friend. Welcome aboard. I think you're going to fit straight in, mate. All the lads on the channel are really nice, really friendly. If you've got any questions for anyone on here, just put it in the comments, mate. They will answer your questions. They will talk to you. And yeah, we're one big Liverpool family, mate. So it's all good, isn't it? You know what I mean? If you've got any questions for anyone, just put it in the comments, mate. Fair play to you, Anto. Thank you for subbing. Yep. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to go to the toilet quick. I'll be back in a minute. I'll read the chat on my phone. Oh. geezers. I'm back. Sorry about that. Need to go to the toilet. I mean, I had to make sure my son was alright because he was staring. Mrs. is in there, but she's crashed. Absolutely shattered, bless her. I've seen you guys all saying you're from like Ireland now. Yeah, we've got tons of Irish support now on this channel. I noticed there, Anto, you said you went to a game and you got told sub to the channel. Just out of interest, mate, who was it that told you to subscribe to the channel? But yeah, that's wicked. That's mad that people are like, subscribing to his channel. It's wicked. George said it doesn't feel like Christmas. It does here, mate. I don't know. This year just seemed to have flown. I say, hang on. George saying how this year hasn't dragged at all. It's gone well quick, man. Rossi said, I think Daz may change the name to On the Irish Bench LFC. Yeah, I think. Do you know what I mean? Like maybe in the tags, I might have to start putting Irish Liverpool fan base. Do you know what I mean? Because I think 90% of my subscribers may be Irish. You know. I wonder how much it would cost me in postage. Whoever wins the Salah giveaway. Oh, by the way, if any of you didn't see it, look, okay, I'll show you it. Ooh. Look at this, look. It looks nice, doesn't it? I don't know whether you can see it clearly or not, but that's the giveaway. That's what's coming up on the channel. But, yeah. I wonder how much it would cost me to post to Ireland, because it will probably be one of my Irish supporters that actually wins it, because a lot of them are Irish and one of you is going to win that, innit? You know what I mean? So, but yeah, can't wait to do that giveaway. However, I'm going to leave it a while though, because just to make sure people have commented on that video. For any of you like Anto, if you want to be in with a chance of winning that Mohamed Salah signed picture, make sure to go onto my channel and leave a comment on there on the, it basically says Mohamed Salah autograph giveaway. I haven't done that yet, so if any of you guys are wanting to win that, make sure to leave a comment on it, because your name will be picked from that video, if you know what I mean. Anto said, I know Tony from chat talked to him before from Facebook and told me to say, oh, wicked, yeah, little Tony. Yeah, he's a legend, mate. Tony's been a legend for a long time. He's one of my original dons. Yes, Daz, you may change the name to Irish on the bench. Yeah. What's up? Fell asleep, lol. And yes, Anto, long time no see. Text me. Yeah, he just told me, Tony, that you was the one that told him sub to the channel. Thank you indeed, my friend. It's not a bad channel, is it, guys? Let's face it. I do put a lot of work into it, so hopefully it's good enough to subscribe to, you know. That is cool, Daz, mate. Yeah, man, yeah. George says, you got my frame for that Salah picture yet, Daz? No, because I'm not putting a frame on it, George, mate. Do you know what I mean? Whoever wins it has to put a frame on it, because that way you can pick whatever frame you want. I spent enough money on it, innit? Let's face it. And then I've got to pay for postage. So whoever it gets it can either keep it like that or they can frame it themselves. And yeah, you're still not getting away with it, George, mate. You watch, you probably win it, George. You know what I mean? If my son picks your name, I'm going to piss myself laughing. Honestly, I will. Anto, will do, man. I've been busy with a new job. Sound for the advice the other day. Appreciate it, bro. That's right, my friend. That's right. Oh, yeah, I want to say as well, for anyone, obviously, I did say it the other day, but I've only said it once. I've noticed I've only said it once. But what I'm doing is the top super chat of the week. So the person that's donated the most money gets like either what's it called, a Skype call with me for half an hour or whatever, or I can do a private live stream like this, and then it only has you in it or whatever. But yeah, to do that, you have to put in a super chat, and at the moment the winner so far this week is Butterfly Effect in there with £5, George at second with £2, and then Michael's on there because he's a top mod. So, but yeah, if it's something that interests you, if you want to do like a private chat with me and we can talk about anything you want, Liverpool related, life in general, whatever, then there is that as an option now. Once a week I'll be doing that, and then I'll be refreshing it each week, and we'll go from there. George donated because you can also donate by, if you want a song choice, if you want me to play a song on the stream, you can pick whatever song you want, but it would be for a donation, because of copyrights on my channel and I can't just play music without that, if you know what I mean. But I'm just saying, guys, it's there as an option, and it helps support the channel as well, doesn't it? So yeah, I'm letting you know. I said to my missus about it, she was like, oh, is anyone else like done it, because I told her I've had a couple of donations, and she was like, anyone else donated or whatever to the channel, and I was like, not at the moment. I was like, but to be honest, I don't really push it because I'm not bothered too much, but if you would want that with me, then obviously that's why I'm doing it like that, because it gives you something a bit more than just me reading out your fucking comment that I do anyway, innit? No bothers anything, my dads. Thank you very much, Tony, mate, you're a legend. See, I'm saying it, guys, you're a legend. It should be you're a legend, shouldn't it? Like, fucking hell. The name of the channel should be changed to On the Irish Bench, LFC, you legend. Never mind, say his autograph. I want to frame one of you, dads. That could be arranged, Rossi, mate. I'll do that for you. Do you know, something that was really funny was there was a few of us talking, and we were, like, me and my missus were telling people about, because not a lot of people that I know I do this. I don't put it out on my private Facebook or anything, so anyone that's on it isn't really anyone that I know, apart from Matt. I know through the PlayStation, because he's friends with people I know and he's local. But yeah, other than that, it's mainly you guys. You can tell you're all from Ireland and that. But yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, we was talking about it, and I was like, oh my god, if you go up to Liverpool, to a Liverpool game or whatever, you do realise that people are going to be like, on the bench, like, on the bench. Like, oh, people might want pictures with you, and I was like, oh, fuck off. Like, if anyone does that to me, I'll go bright red in the face. Like, you ain't doing that to me. If I meet you, don't you dare. I'll pay for postage if you put my name in twice, says George. Oh, that'd be a bit unfair, wouldn't it, George, mate? Do you know what I mean? That's a bit unfair on the others, isn't it, you know? Anto says, yeah, it seems a proper friendly channel. I like it already. I'm glad you like it, man. It is friendly. I like to think I'm friendly, or I try to be friendly anyway. And the lads that are all on it, you know, we got girls on it as well, like there's some ladies that do tune in and that. But yeah, everyone seems really friendly, and if someone's not friendly, they don't last on a channel, because I've told a few people to do one in the past, and my mods, they're on it as well if people aren't friendly. So we do try and keep this channel friendly and as nice as possible, don't we, guys? Let's face it. Alright, Tony didn't say hi before. How are you, says George. Michael, good man, Anto, mate. I'm glad you are enjoying the stream. The Lonely Gamer's in the building. How are you, my friend? Congrats on 1K. I haven't been able to make streams lately due to nasty surgery, but congrats. Oh, wow, man. I didn't know. Are you alright now, though? Like, didn't know you was having surgery and that, and you don't have to, like, say anything, mate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just hope you're alright, buddy, and thank you for the congratulations. We did it, buddy. We did it. Yeah, I hope you're all well, mate. Obviously, apart from the obvious and that, my missus just had surgery as well recently, so I do know what it's like. It does take its toll, doesn't it? I hope you're okay, Lonely Gamer. Yeah, me too. Yes, George, how are you, kid? Not a bother falling asleep, but light sleep facts. Yeah. Hey, Lonely Gamer, welcome to the stream. Hi. Fuck the me, whoever says Michael. Yeah, in hospital right now, but I'm getting better. Good to hear. So, wow, so you're tuning in from hospital, mate. So I'm giving you something to listen to, really, you know, while you're in hospital. Do you know what I mean? I like it a lot. What's your views lately, mate, on Liverpool and everything? Let me know, mate. Not good. Get well soon, my friend. Yeah, get well soon. Anto, hope you get better soon. See, look how good all the lads are on my channel. I fucking love it. You're all legends. Legends. Does it take a lot of you on the bench to make these videos? It takes up all my personal time. The channel in general does, because it's not just the videos that take up my time. I pride myself on the fact that if people leave comments on my videos, I try to read every comment and I reply to them. That takes up most of my time, if you know what I mean. But mainly now, I need to start doing some videos again where they're not live streams, because I think it's actually hurting my channel having only live streams and that. But yeah, obviously, like tonight, I've been streaming for over 3 hours. The other night was over 3 hours. The night before was over 4 hours. So long streams there. I do streams in a day, streams while the matches are on, which are always a couple of hours. So I actually do spend a lot of time on my channel. The videos, the longest thing about doing the videos is making sure the thumbnail, because I always have to do a thumbnail, sort that out, which takes me 10-15 minutes to make sure it looks alright. And then sorting out all the description and the tags and all that on the videos, that's all. But yeah, it depends. When you do YouTube videos, it depends what you want from your YouTube channel to what you put into it, and I'll try and put a lot in, because I would like this channel to be known as one of the best Liverpool channels on YouTube. That would be nice, you know. Yeah, in hospital right now, but I'm getting better. Good to hear that you're getting better, my friend. All the support in the world from your Liverpool family, mate. Gavin, not good. Get well soon, my friend. Get well soon. Hope you get better soon. See, does it take... Oh, I've already read them one. Sorry, guys. Get well soon. Daz, you're a top geezer. You're a top geezer as well, Michael. You're a legend. In hospital, but getting better now. Yeah, Cater next season is too saucy. Yes, it is, mate. I can't wait for Cater to come in. Can't wait. Seriously, he's going to be a linchpin for Liverpool. Trust me. Don't forget me on the bench, Hemant from Marisha. I never will forget you, mate. I don't forget many people, put it that way. Because of all the names, the way it is and that. I think I do pretty alright, guys. Don't know. I do remember a lot of people. The more people tune in on my streams and I know about them, so like you, I know you from Mauritius. I know your background, you know, and things. So that helps me remember you. Do you get what I mean? There's some subscribers that don't join in on these or whatever. So when they come in, they just go hi. Like, I don't necessarily remember them all because I don't know anything to relate to that person to remember it. Good to hear. Get well soon. You'll never walk alone. Henson has a few more years on him, which Milner is experienced with City, but I don't think he's as good as he was. People was discussing that earlier, saying someone said that Milner's past it. Others were saying he's not. Still got a couple of seasons. I think Milner's still got more to give to us, to be honest. Your live streams are brilliant, though, Daz. Thank you very much, George, mate. I do try indeed. Like this evening, do you know what I mean? Like, I haven't done a video all day. Sundays is a family day for me, so I've been busy anyway. And then my missus was tired, so I was like, well, if you're going to go to bed or whatever, I was like, I might go on and speak to some of the lads, see how they're doing. Be the last party stream, obviously, for hitting 1,000. Then it will return to normal streams, but I'll still do streams like this, but it just won't have the and saying it's a party stream. We do other ones and that. Did you guys like the quiz when I was doing the quizzes on the streams? Because that kicked off a right stink. So I'm a little bit about the quizzes. I'm gonna have to try and get my head around how I can do it a bit better. But yeah, I think to stop the arguing with the quizzes, if people actually just go by my rules. I mean, if you're watching it on your phone or whatever, my chat, how I see it, is coming up on the actual video, on the actual screen next to my webcam. So that you can scroll back on the stream, you can go back. So if anyone don't believe me, do you know what I mean? I only have to do that anyway. So I was a little bit like, oh, I can't believe people are kicking off about it. It was meant to be a right laugh for everyone, you know, but didn't go to the best of plan, did it? We're only going doing pretty good. The Brighton win should have given us confidence. The defence seemed better and the attack was on point as always. I think just one more centre back and we could get Champions League easily. Yeah, mate. I'm happy to get your views, mate. Yeah, makeshift back line as well against Brighton, wasn't it? So I was very shocked, really, with how good the defence was. Wijnaldum even said after that one that playing the centre back, he didn't have a clue what he was doing. He was shocked, but yeah, I thought we did good. I felt we deserved a clean sheet against Brighton as well. They didn't deserve that penalty. That was no way a penalty. A lot worse than that happens and don't get given. So that annoyed me. But other than that, I was happy. Yeah, I think a centre-back and a specialist holding midfielder for me in January, and we could make Champions League easy in it. I think just getting a quality centre-back in, we could get Champions League still because we are up and around there and we are doing all right. We're beating the lower teams now, finally. But yeah, I think getting a holding midfielder in as well, one that has been born and bred as a holding midfielder, that will go a long way to take Liverpool to the next step as well. Thanks everyone for the support. You're welcome, mate. You're welcome. The lads are all good on here. You're a legend on the beds. Thank you very much, Hemant, mate. And so are you. How you doing, Reaper? Always Reaper in the building. Hey, mate. Hey, Reaper. How are you, mate? He's the lucky Don. Look at how his team's playing. Oh, cool. You're right, though, buddy. How are you, mate? Thank you for joining me tonight, buddy. As always. I really enjoy your streams, Daz. Keep them up. Thank you very much, Michael, mate. You're a legend for saying so. You remembered to keep calling me Rossi anyway, so I feel privileged. I did, mate. And do you remember at the beginning, I even remember the conversation about it. Do you remember me saying I probably will forget that because it would be hard to try and remember? But from that moment, mate, I've called you Rossi, ain't I? And yeah, that's what I mean. I do try my best to know my subs. And if you're one of my main subs anyway, like, it doesn't go unnoticed. So I make an effort to, you know, remember everything I can about you and conversations we've had and things. Like, it is difficult because it's a lot to remember. Like, you guys can tune in. You don't have to remember everything, but I have to. Otherwise, people get the right ask me if I don't remember them. I'm like, whoa. You know what I mean? Like, I've got over 1,000 subscribers now. Do you know what I mean? Kate will set fire to the league next season. Yeah, I think he will, mate. I think he will. He's going to suit Klopp and Liverpool to a T. I've been saying it from time, even when we was linked with him, and it wasn't a done deal. I said Kate would be perfect. Rossi says, all right, Reaper, mate. How are you, mate? Michael Dunn. Hey, Reaper, welcome to the stream. Anto, Kate will replace Henson. Can't see him replacing Wijnaldum or Emre if he still be playing for us next season. Yeah, I think Emre's gone, though, Anto, mate. I think Emre will be out the door. But Keita, I don't know. I'd like to see Henson dropped out because I think we got other better players. But Keita can play a holding midfielder. He has played that before. It was really good. But my only concern is, I think, look, put it this way. If you had a midfield three, say if Coutinho was still here, and the midfield three would have to be Keita, Lallana and Coutinho. But it does worry me because they're all a little bit small. Do you know what I mean? And maybe a bit too attackive. That's why I'd like to see a big holding midfielder come in. We're losing Emre Can as well by the looks of it. So Emre Can's our lump penny in midfield. So it does worry me a bit. Quiz, yes, says George, yeah. Cheers, Anto, for subbing to my YouTube channel. Oh, wow, that's really cool, man. I like it. Gavin, oh, well, Rossi says, legend has it that when a quiz is mentioned, a wild LSM will appear. He will appear from the shadows. To be honest with you, right, I felt he actually kind of took it the best he could, because when I watched that back, a lot of people were jumping on him, weren't they? And yeah, it was annoying that, like, obviously he pulled out the quiz and everything. Got the right ump because it was coming up different from him, but it will come up different for everyone. Everyone's got different internet, but you've got to go with my chat how I see it, haven't you? Because that's the main one. Otherwise, it would be wrong, wouldn't it? And yeah, so I was a little bit like, come on, SM, like, for fuck's sake, like, do you know what I mean? But on the other hand, I felt he did good considering everyone was going in. I mean, there was like a 5-year-old going on him, and that. Do you know what I mean? I was like, if that was me, I wouldn't have even been in here still. I would have just told everyone, go fuck yourself, and I would have just gone, you know what I mean? Can't wait for January for transfer window because we need more squad depth and obviously better defence. We need like replacements for Wijnaldum and like goalkeeper, you know. We won't get another one shocked. Yeah, I can't wait for January. For time now on my channel, mate, I know you're new to it, but I've been saying that we just need to get to January for me. This after the last transfer window ended and we didn't get in Virgil, we didn't get in better defensive acquisitions and stuff. I felt like, oh my god, now we just got to scrape by till January. Hopefully still in contention, which we are at the moment, for the top 4 spot. And the way I look at it, do you know what I mean? I do think that Liverpool could really kick on for the second half of the season. Oh, hang on. I don't know whether there was a problem there, guys. It come up, I think, because I've been streaming for so long, it dropped for a minute. But yeah, I'm back anyway. In case you missed what I was just saying while that was off, I feel that we need to just get to January, get in the signings quick, and then maybe we could win the Champions League this year. If the players come in and hit the ground running, that is. But we're not going to win the league this year. I think next year we will. But yeah, I don't know. I think I've said that we probably won't win anything this season. Next year maybe, and I know everyone goes, oh, it's our year next year. I don't mean it like that. I've been saying that from the beginning of the season. I generally do feel that getting catering next year, if we can sort out our defensive woes and get a specialist holding midfielder in, we would look a lot better. Our attack is amazing. Even with the rotation at the moment, our attack is still fucking good. So yeah, and I would like to see a better goalkeeper come in as well to really kick on. But Liverpool have got history in the Champions League. I think Klopp suits Europe better than the Premier League. It's took him time to get used to the Premier League, but he knows Europe. So I wouldn't put it past us having a good run in the Champions League, to be honest. Anto says, not a problem, lad. I'll sub any Reds channel, which is sound, you know. Sweet, man, that's good. Going to be mad next week with the Mank and Scouse derby. I know, man, I know. Are you looking forward to it, mate? Because, you know, that's a big game in it for you as well. Yeah, I can't wait, man. What a week that's gonna be. Gonna be savage Super Sunday. I know. I'll be doing a live stream on this one, but I'm gonna be mad busy on that day. I don't want to name any names or whatever, but one of my subscribers offered me to go with him to that game. Was really generous, and if you are watching this or you do end up watching it, you know you are, and a massive thank you. Like, the only reason I can't accept that is purely because my missus were working out, and I've got a lot of work on around then as well. So and then I'm going to be doing my live stream, because I'll make sure I do a live stream for the derby, of course. But yeah, mad busy. But yeah, massive thank you for that offer, though. Honestly, you're an absolute don and a legend for doing that. Are we not playing Everton next week and then week after Man United again, everyone? Oh, have we got Man United afterwards? I'm not too sure, mate. I haven't looked as far ahead, but I will look at that. But if we are, wow. I'm glad, Michael, you are good. Everyone deserves to be good, honestly. We will smash Everton and City will destroy you, shited. I fucking hope so. What a weekend that would be for Liverpool. That'd be quality. Man City are going to win the league anyway, so I want to see anyone spank Man shit, innit? I'm buzzing, mate. Pogba out is great. We're going to smash them. I'll honestly be surprised if it isn't another 6-1. Yeah, I would as well. I'd love to see you give them a raping, mate, to be fair. I'll be well happy. You better tune in on my live stream if you give them an hiding, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I won't be able to watch that game, but I'll be keeping an eye on it. You know what I mean? I can't wait for Liverpool to get a defender in January. We need that badly. I know. Job and knock tomorrow. Buzzing. Job and knock tomorrow. Buzzing. What's job and knock? Must be a saying from where you're from, George. I think I've heard it before, but I heard that Chan isn't leaving, Daz. He is, Michael. He is, mate. There's no way Emre Chan doesn't already know where he's going. All this bullshit where people keep going, he's not going anywhere. He would have signed a contract by now, seriously. I'll be very surprised if Emre Chan is still a Liverpool player. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, Michael. I literally would love for Emre Chan to sign that contract extension and be done with it. If Liverpool bow down a little bit, then it's possible. But, like, on a serious note, Liverpool playing hardball and so's Emre Chan. Well, he's representative, so I just can't see it happening. I think it would have been done a long time ago. By now, Emre Chan will already know what team he's going to, in my opinion. Where you hear that, Michael says, George, thanks Lonely Gamer for subbing to my channel. Rossi says, I think Everton will be a touch game. I know they're shit, but with Big Sam, a tough game. Find a bit of form. I think just hope it's not for our game. Yeah, me too. I'm not putting anything past. It's a derby. So it don't matter what form either teams are in. It's a derby. You know what it's like, guys. Anything can happen. So yeah, I'll still be nervous in that one, because as much as I love Everton being like our other club, like, you know, they're like our brothers in arms, aren't they, in some aspects, but they're like a big rival as well. So yeah, big game. And so yeah, exactly. If we keep Coutinho and the likes of Salah, Mane and Firmino, they'll be doing very well. The defence is a shocking one. Can lead the players to Lowell's point if you're going to let them down. Yeah, exactly. I saw a funny clip, actually, a funny picture, and it was like Mohamed Salah like pulling fish in on a boat, and then the back line throwing the fish out the back of the boat. So it's like, obviously the symbolism is Salah's obviously playing really well and scoring goals for us, but then our defence is like just throwing them goals away basically by letting us down the other end. So I thought that was quite funny. I read it in the paper, George. I mean the forwards, by the way. Yeah. Hope he doesn't. I like Chan. I like Chan as well, man. I think he's the only midfielder that we've got that is like that. A tough midfielder that we need. So yeah, I'll be gutted. I think he's going to... Do you know, if he goes to Juventus or whatever, he's going to be such a quality player. I think his best years are yet to come. And he's going to be instrumental for Germany as well. So we will be looking at that, like, pissed off, I think, in the future if we let him go. To be honest, I think Everton will give you lot a game, but yous will win. I'm saying 2-1. That's not a bad shout there, Reaper. I think, looking at both teams, I think we'd scrape it at the moment. But like I say, it's a derby game. So yeah, it's going to, hopefully, it'll be a win to Liverpool. But it will be like a 1 goal in it, wouldn't it? Our defence isn't fantastic yet, so... they will score. There's no way Everton aren't going to score against us. But I can't see Everton stopping us from putting at least 2 goals in there. Not with the way our players are playing up top at the moment. Our players aren't even playing well at the moment. I don't even feel like Liverpool are playing well. But we're still slapping teams, which is good. I agree with you about that. Only game. Oh, hang on. I think Klopp should let Keita play freely in mid so he can push up and drop back when he needed. I think if we sign a holding mid, someone like a Victor Wanyama from Spurs with strength, yeah, we need that strong holding midfielder that is a lump that can just sit back there and just break up play and, you know, just be a rock in midfield. We need that. And, yeah, that with the Keita thing, I think, can you imagine, say even if Coutinho was to go next summer, which is why I think we've probably got Keita to come in next summer, because I think Coutinho will go. I think Liverpool know that. Yeah, I think Keita and Lallana would be my starting two midfielders in front of a specialist holding midfielder. Them two playing box to box and having a free roam. Can you imagine Lallana and Keita? Oh, lick your lips at that, innit, guys? I would love that. Can you imagine a free-flowing Lallana mixing it up with Keita behind Mane, Salah, Firmino, the way they interchange? God, Jesus. And for goalkeeper Aurelia from PSG would be a good signing, as he's not a starter, but he's having a very good season at PSG. I haven't kept track of him, so that's interesting. Thank you for letting me know. I'll have to look that one up, see how he's doing or whatever, because I haven't been following him or whatever. But I definitely feel that we need to get a world-class goalkeeper in. Part of that spine. I don't think we've got a good enough goalkeeper at Liverpool at the moment. It's all up in the air, isn't it, with the goalkeeper thing? City for the league, yeah, I think so. Job and knock. You do the job and go home. Oh, sweet, man, yeah. So, yeah, it's like what I used to do. When I used to do fencing and holding, and price works, what we used to call it was price work. Like, do the job, get yourself home, or if you want more work, ring up the boss man or whatever, get another contract and be like, yeah, we're going to do that on top. More money than that. If we win next week, the league is over. I think so. I think so. It's only yours to throw away, Reaper, isn't it, mate? Let's face it. And you'll be a laughing stock if you throw it away, which I don't think you will. I think, you know, the way you're playing, and I think, to be honest with you, I think your team and your manager and that are intimidating teams at the moment. I think people are shitting themselves to come and play you. A bit like what Liverpool was like when we had Suarez and Sturridge them years ago when we finished second. Everyone was scared to play Liverpool because of how good we was, attacking wise. But yeah, I think that's City this year, isn't it? But you're actually going to win the fucking league. Not like Liverpool throwing it away. Gerrard slipping up on it. Mark says, I would love Chan to stay. Yeah, me too. I too would love Emery to stay. Yeah. Am I the only mod on here? Yeah, you may well be, Michael, mate. The others have just, they've dipped out, haven't they, mate? Yes, Michael, unless Tony is about, yeah. And so, oh, it's jumping on me. Give me a sec, guys. Yeah, there was a video of Salah going mad, giving them goals up that easy. You can tell he loves the club a lot. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. I saw that. Was that the one where he was on the bench, Anto? I think it was, wasn't it? That's mad, George. Yeah. It would be a difficult game against Everton because of Big Sam. Yeah, he's going to instill a toughness about them again, I think. And they've got some good players in it. They just got to learn to play, ain't they? Yeah, I wouldn't mind a blue spanner, but too many of them flying about. George, mate, you'll end up with a blue spanner. I've got to sort my mods. I've got to go through my mods. You know, because I do need to get a grip with it. I don't know whether what I might do is have a couple of main mods, just 2 main mods, and then every stream that I come on, if there's not a mod, then I'll pick someone to be mod for that stream or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I was trying to talk to my missus about it, because I was saying, like, it's horrible when the mods are arguing with each other, because someone messaged me saying it doesn't look good when your mods are arguing with each other and that, and I was like, nah, it doesn't, like, but it's not much I can do about it. But yeah, so the only conclusion that we come of is that I drop a few of my mods, you know what I mean? Like, it's horrible because I like having my mods, you know what I mean? I like them being mods, but I have really got too many mods on the channel. Because everyone wanted to be a mod and I didn't know, do you know what I mean? I was just like, yeah, you want to be a mod? There you go, you can be a mod. I'm getting tired now, says Michael. Yeah, it won't be too long, mate. I'll be shutting the stream down anyway. Keep them eyes open, Michael, mate. You can do it. Yeah, that would be some team. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. My stream is black. Sorry, talking much. Just tired. I am watching, though. That's all right, Tony, mate. Never be sorry, buddy. You're more than all right, mate. We won't throw the league away. We ain't used, mate. In 2014. I know. I literally just said that. I just said, yeah. No slippy ups from you, eh? And so every team keep bringing up Gerrard slip, and it's been a long time still. I know, man. Mate, it wasn't Gerrard slip that threw away the league. Do you know what I mean? Like, fucking hell, Jose Mourinho, playing against Liverpool in that game, right? Jose Mourinho, their players were wasting time from the moment the whistle blew in the beginning. When the ball was going off, they was kicking it away like it was the last 2 minutes. They were just being absolute bellends. And then we threw it away against Palace and that as well. We threw it away in general because the amount of goals that we conceded. Like, so it wasn't just Stevens, you know what I mean? But obviously a lot of people like to use it that it was Gerrard, wasn't it, that threw it away and that. City are the Barcelona in the Premier League at the moment, they seem like it, isn't it? You know what I mean? Every team keep bringing up Gerrard. Oh, I saw that, didn't I? I think when we signed Salah, the rest of the big six underestimated him, and look at him now. He's top scorer in the league so far, best signing of the season. Yeah, exactly, gamer. Exactly, mate. A lot of Liverpool supporters as well. When we signed Salah, I remember when because this channel hadn't been going for long, and I remember saying he's going to be a quality signing for us. Like, he was quality at Roma, and I thought he's going to well suit us. And I knew that we needed him because obviously, if Mane's out of the team, we lacked pace, which is why we got Salah in. And a lot of Liverpool supporters were saying to me, "Nah, shit, I don't know why we paid that much for him and that." Paid that much for him? What a steal. Reaper, what do you reckon of Mo Salah, mate? Obviously, being a City fan, what do you reckon of Mo Salah? Basically, Michael, no chance of catching up, too much money. Yeah, I personally feel sick when someone mentions that slip. It's like Istanbul, I'll always remember where I was. Yeah, I know, mate. But really, it wasn't down to Gerrard, was it, guys? You remember, it is sickening thinking about it, because obviously the way it went about in that game. But from the moment that whistle blew, wasn't it, guys? Honestly, if you lads remember it, from the moment the whistle went, they was wasting time. They were being dirty, throwing the ball further down the pitch. If it was a free kick, they was kicking it away like it was the last few minutes of a final in the Champions League. Like, absolute scummy tactics, mate. And Toe says, exactly like a slip, can't do it, can't blame keeper too much though, but we deserve a better keeper than Mignolet. Yeah, Mignolet's a fantastic shot stopper, but he don't command the area, for me. He's poor at that, poor at catching crosses, and he doesn't get the defence sorted out. We need a keeper that can actually command the defence, and we haven't got one at the moment. But our defence look more calm when they've got Karius and goal behind them, for me, than what they do with Mignolet. I don't think Mignolet even talks to his defence. Like, to be honest, I don't think they understand him or hear him. Yeah, Tony, you're right. Too much money. Had him long enough. Sick of him. I heard he's fraud. His contract or something probably did the ugly twat. Yeah. Reaper says, mate, when you beat us 3-2 at Anfield that season, it was over. I don't know how you didn't win it. Gotta love Crystal Palace. I know. Do you know, when we played you, right, I was literally like that all game, because I was like, this is it. Whoever wins this game wins the league. Do you know what I mean? I was like, if we beat City, we win the league, basically. And, yeah, just fucking threw it away, didn't we? Gotta love Crystal Palace. Do you know what pissed me off, Reaper, right? One of my mates is a Palace fan. And Palace, not only did they do that, but they, for the last couple of years, Palace had, like, some luck against us and was winning that. And he was like, can we play you every week? He's like, I love playing you. And I was like, fuck right off. Mate, that hurts. That was the year that Liverpool should have finally won the bloody Premier League, and we threw it away. You know, I mean, it's took us years to get even back to being within contention of it. Losing Suarez, that is as well. Blew it, didn't it? Mate, Salah's class. Yeah, he is, mate. He is quality. Really good. Like, there's still people out there that say that he's not world class. His form is just luck at the moment. You'll see the real Salah will come through and that, and I'm like, shut up, Chelsea supporters. Do you know what I mean? Like, Salah is a world class. He's a beast. Yeah, Rossi. Yeah, Mings is too nice to be in control. Yeah, I think so, mate. Big friendly Belgium, and you know what I mean? Like, but owners like now won't give up the ownership until it's too much money to deny him. Yeah, value goes up each time. Hey man, I think if we keep banging on goals and win matches, I do think teams like Man City, United, and Chelsea will drop points. Yeah, I think teams are going to drop points, aren't they? But City in general, that, you know, if they carry on the way they are, then it is only them that can throw it away. Yeah, we ain't got a chance of catching City this year, I don't think. But we should be in the top 4 this year. Reaper, do you think Liverpool can get in the top 4 this year? Do you think we could become the new Invincibles, Daz? I was asked this the other day, actually, mate. I don't think you will do it this year, purely for the pure fact, mate, that you've got the best team that I've seen in a long time. The way you play is probably the best that I've seen, like, on an honest opinion. But what I do think, though, is it would be very difficult for any team to be an invincible team. I'd be very, like, shocked if you could do it all year, because the quality that's in the league now. You look at the lower teams in the league now, anyone can take points from anyone. It only takes you to have a bad game or get a couple of injuries, mate, and you know what I mean? Like, takes a team to park the bus and get a counter-attack on you. It's happened to us, mate. So yeah, that's the only reason I don't think you can do it, because I think it would be nigh impossible for anyone to do it these days. I think back then, do you know what I mean? It was only a few teams that were really capable of actually doing all right in the league, wouldn't they, back then? But if anyone could do it, it'd probably be your team at the moment. But yeah, I'd be very shocked if you do manage it this year, mate. But you're fucking quality, mate. Absolute quality. You're getting some late goals at the moment as well. So I feel like the luck's with you this year as well. I don't know whether you agree with that, but obviously you need some form of luck to be able to win the Premier League, like when a game's not going your way or whatever. And you've had a bit of luck recently as well, haven't you, from what I hear? I was rightly pissed off when Liverpool fucked up the league. Yeah, me too. I do believe if we make the right signs in Jan, we can be up there among the best. Yeah, I do, mate. I do. Won't drop points looking at now. City won't. Anyways, yeah. Totally agree, mate. City are too good to drop points and we'll win the league. Yeah, I think so. City as backups, they aren't too worse off. Nah. I think Chelsea will be 5th this season. I think they're struggling too much against the lower teams. And I think the top 4 will be Man City, Man United, Liverpool, Spurs. Yeah, I agree with you. I think, Gamer, do you remember? I don't know whether you was on my streams back towards the beginning of the season. My top 4 was Man City, Man United, Liverpool, and then Chelsea, because I thought Spurs would be the ones to drop out the top 4 this year because of the Wembley thing and that and stuff. So I've gone with Spurs to drop out, and Chelsea just seem to always just get in and around there. But I don't know, Chelsea haven't got a massive squad, have they? They was in the same situation as us. They could have done with getting a few more players. So yeah, it will either be Chelsea or Spurs or whatever that jump in there anyway. But I think Liverpool could get 3rd. I hate it, but I think the Mancs will probably finish above us this year, unless they have a bit of a bad run of form and then Liverpool can pip them. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it's definitely Man City at the top for me. I definitely think Liverpool could get in the top 4, you know. Mate, our luck has been great. Sterling scoring last-minute goals for fun. I know. Fucking hell, like, you know what I mean? It pisses me off as well because it's Sterling. Because I'm like, oh, mate, I want him to hit his face. Do you know what I mean? I want him to flop. Because he's a prick, mate. I can't stand Sterling. I don't know what you guys think. You obviously love him at the moment, but absolute din, mate. George says, night, lads. Oh, you off, George, mate? Take it easy, buddy. I'll speak to you soon. I'm going to shut this down in a minute anyway, guys. It's nearly 3 in the morning. I need to get me head down myself. I'll read a few more of these comments and then I'll clock off, guys. Personally, I think City centre-backs are very good, but dodgy at times, like a few times today against West Ham. They were shocking. See, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any of it. But I only hear about it and that, but interesting to know, Rossi, mate. We can see City winning like 2-1. Most of the game, Hope would struggle to score. Come on, yeah. The Champions League has affected Chelsea as well. I think so, mate. I do think so. Reaper, Daz, if you could choose either Salah or Sterling at Liverpool at the moment, who would you take? Salah, without a shadow of a doubt. And that's not just because he's at us at the moment. Sterling's doing really well for yous and that, but if I'm looking at who's the best player all round, it's Salah for me. They're both kind of, I don't know, they're quite similar really, aren't they? Like, with the pace that they both bring to the teams and everything. They're both good at nicking goals, but for me, I don't know, it's got to be Salah, mate, because I feel that if you look at where the ceiling that each of them have, you know what I mean? I think if anyone's going to carry on their run of form this year, it will be Salah, but Sterling's got a fucking quality team around him. Salah's doing it in a team that isn't playing great, even at the moment, even though we're winning. Salah's still, you know, the other day, come on, 20-25 minutes, fucking 2 goals. You know what I mean? It was absolutely outstanding, mate. That lad is like gold dust right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I would have to say Salah, but I'm more than aware that Sterling's doing all right, any for you. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm trying not to be biased there. But on the same hand, saying I would still stick with Salah, to be fair. But I think you'll finally see. Chairs broke on me, guys. I think you're finally seeing why you paid the money for Sterling, and he's actually giving a bit back to you now. I would take Salah, says Michael. Yeah. Lads, I'm gonna have to shut it down. You know what I mean? I've been going for nearly 4 hours now. I'm knackered. I need to get my head down. I've got things I've got to do tomorrow. But you're all legends for joining me as always, guys. Had a bit of banter, haven't we? Had a nice little laid back chat and that tonight. Like it. We've got Reaper and that in the building. Man City fan. Matt come in earlier, Arsenal fan. So it's always good to get their views on things and that, as always. See you, mate. You take care of yourself, Reaper, mate. Good luck against the scum as well. I'm sure I'll speak to you beforehand anyway, Reaper, mate. You always seem to pop in, didn't you, from time to time. Good night, lads. Good night, Anto, mate. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoy the channel. Hope it's to your satisfaction, you know. But yeah, good luck, Reaper, mate. Yeah, definitely. Michael, mate. you've been a legend as always. That's why you're in there at 3rd on the top subscribers list, mate. You've been a diamond as always, my boy. Rossi, you're a legend, Daz. Take care, my friend. Thank you, Rossi, mate. So are you, my geezer. You look after yourself, buddy. Look after yourself, all you beautiful lot. I hope you don't have too shit of a Monday. Do you know what I mean? Mondays ain't the best, are they? They're the shittest day of the week, really, isn't it? So, yeah, I hope you all have an alright-ish one, and I will speak to you. Don't forget, I will be doing a video at some point tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that if you're interested, and we'll talk a little bit more then. But I've been on the bench, LFC, guys. Take care.